Hello, hello, hello. So last time, yesterday, we did some focus. It was like only one stage. So I hope we can go a bit further tonight. Yeah, I also already plan on maybe streaming only for hours or something like that. So I do some other things in Stars Dark Knights. But let's dive in. Surely, at some point, the cutscenes will be a bit shorter again. I mean, to be fair, it is very good, but it's also long. Transmission through. Captain, do you copy? I'm here. It's me. What's your status? Most of us are fine. We are trapped under this building at the moment, but we found an access hatch. We'll recoup a few if we find another exit. We disabled the restart function. Rest assured, we've got a very defensible position. Make your way here and you won't have to worry about getting caught flat-footed. But Blue Silver, oh no, she's dead. Oh no, Osmanthus, wait. Focus on the mission. Don't come for us. You promised us before we set out. But keep your promise. We wouldn't have followed you into Chernobog without it. Remember our talk back when we joined your team? Listen to me, Osmanthus. Talked about how elite operators in the teams are all different. I mean, to be fair, I think everyone that signed up rather would want this mission to be successful. They already probably kind of went in with the knowledge they're not making it out, right? You can do so much. Your arts are so strong. There's not much we can do for you in a fight. When you can't handle the burden, we'll share it with you. Just like Amiya and the other elite operators. But you're my team. Calm down. Blue Silver's last wish was that we help you grow as a warrior, not a soldier, not a weapon. Captain, you get your job done. You make it out of here safe. Listen, Osmanthus, this might be hard to do. That's what Blue Silver wanted. I feel like adding that it's not really gonna change your opinion. You're not just an elite operator. You're Osmanthus. We all love you. Not just your team, but World's Island and the Infected. Everyone who hates loss and destruction. We all love you. Aw, she has your own family now at least. So, Captain, think about what Osmanthus would do, okay? Over and out. Tell him a hi for us. Don't leave me. Please come back. We will. Cut the transmission. What's the situation? Oh, Amiya. We lost one member of the engineering team. The rest are safe for now. Osmanthus, we need a little more firepower. Guerrilla Mortar team needs supplies. We'll ambush them. Are you okay? Mia, after Ace died, what did you think? What did she think? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I want to know. You don't need to, but also, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown if you don't. Sorry, I don't want to think too much about it. I want to run away too. No, it's not a time to face up to it. Here's up for the end, when it's all over. Only remember the very end, I was thinking. Didn't want to let him. Or any of Wolf's island operators die in vain. Good. Weekend operators, tell me where I'm going. Union's totally out of control. Watch yourself. Because you're the enemy? Because everything is the enemy. Not an enemy to fight. Sometimes people make their own. Man, peak, it is kinda true. But who are the Queen of Hatred? What are you worried about? Vanguard group, attack! Defend operators cover them exactly. That is how you do it. But why would you hold your fire? Friendly fire is not real. It would be spicy. Actually, I think there's a few operators that actually do damage like other operators, right? Or I think there was one. I've heard about one. Watcher, hold fast. Don't let him cut off the corridor. Scary. Ted. Pain. Pain everywhere. Non-pleasant infection symptom. They're no longer human. To ask if I were about Osmanthus, Amir, and their teams. I have to confess, there's no use worrying. Settled on the plan, and all runs on a predefined track. We squeeze out to someone else's veil, just end up derailing 2 trains. It doesn't look like it's pushing up. Stay focused, we want to pass through, not wipe them out. Them in ways. We don't have the capacity to take on an entire battlefield. I'm worried about Amir. He's the major lead and excellent fighter. He knows the team, the operation, and our objectives. Isn't that a little cold? Weil, you see, Mr. Doctor, you were even colder. Don't think so. Oh no, they're playing that back in. To all 7 training segments and passed every test given to her. There were 3 in which she showed particular promise. I have no faith in casters like this, Calcite. I pride myself on my skill of arts and I hope to help others with it. That's not That's not what Osmanthus is. Witchem arts are not those that serve to benefit mankind. I want her to fight, but for one consideration. If Osmanthus spent their whole life in the Queen House, outburst once reality shatters a beautiful world would be catastrophic. You can do it, I will. If you and me have too much faith in the future, I'm a step and someone else's future's gone forever. Why make a judgment like that? At least try. Wait about a future that's beyond saving. For now, serve as an elite operator. Sure, but now. Right now, we teach her, polish her. Forge her strength into shape, and then we'll make her rule a country and nothing will go wrong. Hold her to the highest standards. Watch her stand firm in the face of catastrophe. There's nothing in the world that can shake her. Only then will she be free of the terrible fate the Columbians set out for her. Only then can she lead her own life. That is my goal. Knew you'd say something like that, Calcite. Who's responsible for her? I need you to work with me. I need a leader in this together. I promise you, stake my life on it. We will see this through. Broadcast and warmth and kindness is much more dangerous form of war. I don't want to speak of such horrible qualities, even if my fears should never come to pass. Me and Osmanthus are under careful its eye on herself. Not directly, lead operators who take responsibility for them. Further, they are the core of the squad's strategy, Dr. Liver. Trust in them. You trust in yourself. I mean, you made the plan, so it's a lot easier to say that, right? Hey Hawk, did you see that? How could I not? Shh, don't give us away. Why did you ask me? You're the one making noise. I said shh. I don't want the captain to chew you out. I can talk. How would I know she's chewing me out, or if it's just you pretending for her? I wouldn't do that. No. Yeah, that is the science of knowing for sure. Stuff. I know you want to ask about the stuff. What the hell is it just, I guess it's just a staff, right? It's a fancy satellite staff. They're gonna have internet everywhere for sure. Got all these weapons and armor cases. All this machinery laid out all nice. It was just laying around, I'd say. I came up with 1,000,000 Victorian pounds or so. Big ones, that's Ursa stuff. It looks like this when I was smuggling around Laval. This is brand spanking new. Got a central corps, but other units can't have had anything like this more than maybe 5 years? I think it makes any sense that the Union could have just looted all this equipment. I mean, the guys who go around swinging pipes, I don't think they'd even know how to grease it. They just leave behind a tank, give me a tank. What about the guerrillas? Ex-Ursa's army. How long ago did they desert? Those big heavy metal guys would sink if you pushed them into a lake. They managed to bring some logistics units with them all those years ago. They'd probably all be dead by now, man. Ooh. Think about it. With the stuff they're using now, it's a miracle they can keep the plates wiped clean. Don't get their hands on these weapons. Stuff didn't even know which end to point at the enemy. Them sound like a bunch of idiots. Coincidence and idiocy aren't the same thing. Logistics is skill as much as it is knowledge. Players aren't dumb. Thoughts that you'll come across some infected logistics officers eager to run off with them are pretty slim. Saving an infected officer from execution. That's a tall order. Look, the serial number's been filed off. Sure, the sorter might do that, but you know who else might? You might do it if you're trying to fix somebody. Wasn't done very clean. Just looking at it, I can tell what kind of file they use. Looks like somebody was short on time. It's a trap, but most important thing for now. Tell them and quick. Now that's useful info. Just hope we're not too late. Captain, should we have wait and tell Amiya's team? Or go report it direct? Should keep Union, the weird looking guys, busy back here. Got it. Wait. We've got bogies closing on our position. Hunter, you on it? Just make them forget what they're doing. We need to fabricate some orders or turn them into gibbering moments or whatever. Conserve your strength. Run into the Union. We need you to defuse the situation. Good. Be careful. Right. Okay, and it's good to send Captain here. The Ursa's army is in this core city. Holy shit. Another stage? Oh, not time for more set Hunter backstory. That is kind of surprising. Kinda wanted to see more of Aline. She is wife. I also do not like this flight path. Prepare to casters of the USS Army. I would say that is not very nice. Let's wait a second. Okay, they're coming from. How does that Hillbeat phone work? I'm not in range here. Oh, I am in range here. No, not good. Okay, please delete this. Oh, we also have to take care of. That's a few things to take care of for sure. Just Myrtle get to it. Fuck me. We'll get to it sooner or later. But, oh, I should have placed one more. But I guess then I also would not have had the other thing in range. Oh, that is kinda awkward. That box is super awkwardly placed. We want gets us you going there. Don't know, get a phones going here. So do we here. In a sense, we should be fine. Might want to actually have some defense down here though. I should have probably put down Locust there. That's music. It is some music. Music should be picked up, vibes. But I'm a relatively new Arknights player, yeah. Oh, I'm going crazy. Pick it up, right? Should be. But yeah, I am Barbie. Yeah, when was it? It's kind of bit at this point, like 3 months ago, a bit longer. I started playing Arknights because of the Limbus collab, and you know, turns out this is a very long game to go through. But I do enjoy the story and everything. It is a pretty good game.
전원 철수. 아, 그래. 아직 할 게 남아 있었지. 후방 지원부에서 대량으로 보낸 간식 때문에 애 좀 먹고.
It did not have a story because it's just gonna get pulled into a boss fight. Wish to prove yourself before legend, you must first approach perfection. Promise shall plead, only the noble shall face slander. That's a lot of roadblocks. That's gonna be interesting. That's my story, Uchi. We've been heading south Guerrillas are hoping to get into as many mines as possible before the extermination plan gets underway to save as many infected as we can. Garrison is falling back, pushing further and further ahead. For outsiders, probably looks like we are hunting down the Ursa squads. Couldn't be further from the two, and it's a nigh impossible task. We're hiding from the Ursa's army, we're also trying to save the infected from under their nose. You asked me why we are doing this. I guess all I can tell you is, it's what we are supposed to do, and also we need to build an army. That being said, I can't help but feel that by taking in all these infected, thus giving the other team some breathing room, we may be playing into Mr. Pettiwit's hand. I mean, what would Pettiwit plotting? Pettiwit might have drawn a line that we dare not to cross. Cross that line is to fight the Ursa's garrison head on a tall order. Goes without saying. It's either that or keeping ourselves under the radar. In other words, we have to leave the Tundra. That means infiltrating the real Ursa's territory. Nomadic cities, where all aspects of life are ruled with the Iron Fist. At that point, the guerrillas put the weapons away until it's time for us to take up arms again. Treatment of the infected in the cities and ships out in the wild are bound to be even more cruel. Imagine the days that are to come will be very difficult. It's fine, you know, you just win against the army once and steal their weapons or something. It's not easy to take the step. What is the northwestern Tundra? There's nothing but snow here. Can't feed all these mouths with just snow. Hey, you know, you get some nice flavor going, then all you eat is snow. Number 3. Yeah, eggs. My brothers and sisters, are you okay? It's good to see all of you in one piece. Man, was that battle not a disaster? Thank you, Yeti Squad. It's a pleasure to lead the fight with all of you. Just ours, Talula. I think it's very reassuring to fight alongside you. Make a good match. Now I can see why Foster trusted you to lead our squad. It's kind of impressive that you got to lead them just like that. That's like a high amount of trust, right? It's more. Will use your arts as getting more ingenious by the day. Blasting flames through the cold air and detonating that? Oh no, don't think I could have come up with that one. Right, those weren't exactly flames. It's hard to explain, so I'll spare you the details. I'm sure Fosnova can rest easy, long she doesn't have to look out for us all the time anymore. So, do you come across any more of those Ursa scum here? Right, this is one of the cities Ursus was planning on dismantling 3 years ago. Oops, they managed to take over the city. Probably thanks to corruption or some equally dirty work. That's what the original residents probably either enslaved or driven out. Yay, I love my slavery. Didn't stand a chance against us, at the very least. And as weak as you're making them out to be. Just relatively speaking, compared to the regular Ursus army at least, it's not like Pettiwit has let you fight any battles that difficult. Oh, he hasn't, that's true. Didn't think we could handle it. I think we are more than up to the task now. How well we're getting on. Okay, see, there's the thing. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Do you really want to risk it? I'm not sure about that. The real Ursus army is on a whole other level. This detachment lacks discipline and training. Guessing they might not even be technically organized. Just barely had a leg up over these guys because of our tactical planning. Saying we've got nothing to celebrate, you got lucky. No, far from it. We have all the resources we need to survive now. We really needed these supplies. Without them, we won't make it through the winter. Besides, the nomadic city may be old and run down, maybe even too small, but what if we rebuild it? It's big enough for us. None of us ever been on a nomadic city before. Talula. What's the matter? You're one of the infected from the Urkel village, if my memory serves me correctly. Come on, yeah, he goes all the way back. Don't you remember this man's fight as a mage? Got a pretty big team ourselves. At the very least, we're no smaller than you gorillas. Right, we're almost there. I'm not exactly part of the gorilla force. Still definitely had more men in this fight than you. So, what do you want from me? The share of loot? Let's go our own ways here, Talula. You serious? Got plenty of battles with you people. Taking the shirt off our backs for you way more than I can count. You can take half the resources in the city. Take more than that. Just let us keep the city, man. The city, we could go anywhere. We could be anywhere the Tundra. Patrol units and the Ursus troops will never find us. Wouldn't you still need all the supplies and everything to keep it up, though? I don't want to know what the maintenance of a city like is. This, like, maybe they can handle it. So you're saying you don't want to fight anymore? To be fair, I should also see that coming. I feel like at a point where for some people it seems reasonable that they have found a place where they don't need to longer fight. Just take it. Why would they keep risking their lives? We'll die. Yeah. All a little. The enemy, they're getting stronger and stronger. These people aren't even on the same level as any of the contingents the Patriots guerrilla squads have faced. But weak. Hello, you aren't going to deny us even this, are you? Are you people talking about now? Yeti. Cold-hearted monsters wouldn't understand. Death means nothing to you, not like the rest of us. Man. You know, it's also cold-hearted to just throw that at someone. Waves Petrova down. Halala. We get the supplies out right away. The city is yours to keep. Let's go to here. I won't stand for any insult to our fighters. Apologize to the Yetis right now. Sorry. That will do, right? Petrova, gather your men. Need to itemize the supplies. Also, turn on the Ursus comms terminal we captured. No Patriots guerrilla squad isn't around. Where are you going? Mr. Patriot? Just about to rendezvous with you. You handed the city to those folks? Looks like you got my message already. What these people are doing is nothing short of betrayal. Permission has given them the justification they wanted. Destroyed the order here. To be fair, I feel like she had no good option there, right? Either she gives away the city and now there will maybe be more deserters in the future that just want to leave once it feels too dangerous. They have things to actually lose again. Or she would have, denied them, forced them to keep going with her. The moment that they asked to be let go, I wasn't going to be able to keep them. Exactly. Those who lack conviction and willpower shouldn't wage war. Not now, not ever. You go by your logic. No one was born with the vitals at foot on the battlefield in the first place. That might be better terror. Discipline is everything. Kill them and take the city back. Do your team and your people this. So that they know the infected will kill a bunch of helpless people with their backs against the wall and grease the wheels with their blood. All for a rundown city? Contravened our discipline. I never fought for discipline to begin with. It's been 4 years since we first met. And all this time I not once have I given you an order. I either tolerated your presence there on the battlefield, refused to work with you. I really can't know if you have matured or gone soft in that time. Why because I don't agree with you? I mean, you're also standing your ground against Mr. Pattiot. Summon the rest of the infected and tell them they've betrayed the manifesto. Have them executed immediately. Must make an example of their transgression. I can do that. I can see you are hesitating. Hesitating because they too are infected. Is it because you think this is dishonorable? Love killing. You don't care for power. That's not a bad thing. But then you need someone to do the dirty work for you. I'll let you know I'm not afraid of doing this. And I don't dare to claim I have the moral high ground over anyone either. In that case, the gorillas and I will get it done. We refuse to take up arms against them. The gorillas will clean up the mess. What is that expression? You can't possibly think I'm the honest and noble man everyone makes me out to be. Someone like that would have been dead long before the fighting even began. So why does everybody think you are spawned like that then? What's honorable besides reigning victorious and safeguarding the fruits of victory? Triumphing over the enemies you loathe in battle is by its very nature an honor. But that doesn't mean I take pride in my sacrifices. If this decision leads to victory, you are dead comrades, then that's the right decision to make. City is already on its last legs. It's like you've been in service for much longer than it was intended. It's not going to last another 3 years. To be fair, 3 years is still kinda long time. Both you and I know that they are doomed to be stranded in a Tantra. They still have to find a way out in the end. But with the city, they brought themselves a tiny bit of hope. If it's just for those 3 years. I'm not going to crush that hope of theirs. You're fine seeing your team get torn into two. Oh, I already told you. You're never on the same team as us to begin with. I'm not going to give you the "we cannot go to battle" excuse you've been given. I'm saying is not everyone thinks the same way we do. You also cannot force it on them. What? She is smart. For once, she might have thought something through. Let's go. We have many people join our ranks, but not all of them are working towards the same goal as we are. Just borrowing their strength and exploiting it. We force them to do our bidding, would only be making them work against their own goals. That's how you get them to actually start doubting each other and feel alienated. All for the sake of unit purity, is it? That's what you want to call it. Sure, I describe it like that, though. If nothing else, I can tell you are a righteous person. There's a unit stationed nearby guarding the trade route. They're much better trained. No things are bound to go wrong. I don't want to admit it, but you're right. Just might do that, so care for that. The Yetis intercepted a message already. You're right, the Medic City sent a message out. They tipped off the Ursus troops in the area our location. Okay, man. Now, you know, maybe they would be slightly justified to be not as nice to them. I wanted to draw the Ursus army's attention to us. No one wanted this battle to happen. Their foolishness will slowly lead them to destruction. Right, let's kill them all. This is counting on these drones to guide artillery strikes. I'm hurt. It's just a scrape, but too many of these scrapes and I won't be able to keep fighting. We want to avoid a fight, it's not too late to fall back. That won't do. If I don't step up here, we'll just be leaving our backs wide open to the Ursus army. I have to be careful to not take too much damage. So only way, stand firm. We must stand firm here. Flames barely do anything to my body. I can't even stop the bleeding. I must save my strength. I must make sure to finish this battle hale and whole. Mr. Pattiot, you aren't going to back down, right? In that case, I won't either. Oh jeez. That is a few drones. Yes. I mean, I really, you know what, this should be kinda safe-ish, maybe, hopefully.
정했어?
Honestly, probably should have put down Myrtle there. We can put down Myrtle here for sure.
아싸! 여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
Okay, that is rude. I will literally need to actually just make sure that she can pass through everything, won't Well, that, in a sense, it also buys me time to get rid of all of the artilleries, though. Would I be in range of that one? That's one, yeah, okay. That counts, or that is very bad. No, it's just... I don't think I could have saved you. Oh, we are also on a timer because of that one tile. I see what you did there, devs. Start doing this. I also see those slowly but surely approaching.
누군가 알아채기 전에 네 실체를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
You can take it. Oh, jeez, that is closer than I hoped it would be. Fuck it. Something like this.
뭐, 제일
As we deploy you to somebody more worthwhile.
제일 먼저 받아갈 거니까.
Um,
실력 발휘해볼까?
I mean, that is a very different stage to... Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of this one. It is very different to all the other stages the game threw at me before. Oh, why did they have to spawn there too? That's fine, please, Lucas. Don't let her get nuked. I mean, maybe just leave him here for a second. This is very safe, at least. This is not... Oh. Okay, I disagree with that one. Fuck me. So I guess this tile would also be already in range again, wouldn't it? I mean... This should be fine.
위해서 한 번 더 묻는데 아름다운 인간 세상이랑 지옥의
I just-
드라마 뷰 중에 뭘로
Fuck.
하고 싶겠지?
The... It was still too late. Slowly, my man.
작은 변화 하나까지도 놓치지 않겠습니다.
But I need to make some... Okay, I could have just taken... Put you somewhere better too. Wait, this will not work. Let's do this.
앞으로 전진하겠다. 이 정도로 멈출 거라 생각하지 마라.
내 눈을 봐.
I... Fuck me. Okay, we doing this. Okay, I'm not... that is the stage of all time for sure.
걱정하지 마. 나
Um,
웃겨. 분명 방법이 있을 거야.
I think this is maybe the closest thing they will ever implement, having some of his dive level or something like that. I hope.
칼날의 기세는
Famous last words.
칼집안에 있다고.
So we wait till they fly up and we put Myrtle there, maybe? Still like the idea of having a Myrtle somewhere safe. I should also have probably just put more fast deploy units. They have that many. But you may be here. And in the long run, you could make you shoot other people with Exu.
오늘도 잘 부탁해.
That regard.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데
You should be really fine with taking one
지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에
base.
내가 당신의 보고를 얻게 될지 생각.
Shop.
사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
I guess I should really be careful that I do kill all of them.
듣고 있어.
And do something like this. Maybe we can even get a throne like this. That will be a big problem. Clearly, he will be able to reach this.
너무 기다리게 하지 마.
You are not needed anymore, I think. You'll stand there and look pretty. Fuck me. You stand there and look pretty for a second.
금방 끝난다.
이 위부로 마음을 뒤흔들어주겠어. 말하기 좀 그런데 내가 일으킨 트러블을
I am running out of the very quickly.
리더 제일 배를
But hey, we got. Oh fuck! No, 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 no! Oh fuck! In a sense, being ahead feels not great for this. Who knew that my biggest weakness was just
상할 테니까.
letting somebody walk through some throne spikes? But hey, that's great practice for World War III or something.
간다.
전술 지원 시스템 온라인.
Change my mind, we're Myrtle here.
박사, 여기 경치 좋다. 그치? 사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해. 다음에는 휠체어
Beautiful.
추진 장치를 달아볼까?
Honestly, like,
좀 그런데
that is a wise investment into the future.
뭐 제일 먼저 자슈 애플파이.
That felt very good. We need to get rid of this one. Quickly. How about basically something like this? Put her here.
금방 끝난다.
키위부로 마음을 뒤흔들어주겠어.
Fearing them might actually not be the best idea. But it's funny. I guess leave them behind. I really should just Exo away so we can get her again.
내 눈을 바라봐. 자물쇠는 이미 풀렸어. 다들 이쪽으로.
Guess I'll open it like this for some reason.
놈들을 제압하게
Take you back. I feel like if we get rid of this one, it might be a lot. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we start with. Okay. Focus here. And then... Oh, Jesus, sweet. How big is the AoE on those, actually? That's maybe also one of my problems. Can do find at this though.
듣고 있어.
알겠다.
This is a small problem. This is also maybe a small problem.
지정된 좌표에 도착했다. 뭘 해야
Also-
할지 잘 본태는 숨길 수 없어.
Just out of range did oh fuck me.
내게 명령하지 마.
Anyways, I started blasting.
내가 일으킨 트러블은 나밖에 수습 못해. 다슈 애플파이.
I need to probably stop you at this point.
너희
How nice of you.
키위 불어. 마음을 뒤흔들어주겠어. 마음이 산산조각.
Probably also want to get a move on. If 4 fully depleted. We have 4 fully depleted health, but how bad could it be? Fuck me. Honestly, this is a good position for her though.
설걸 위해서 그리프치를 못할 거라고?
해충 녀석이
Just need to figure out how to kill this,
간단하게.
and we are fine.
상황은
전황이 복잡하니 제가 적당히 대응하는
Honestly, we're not just strictly something like this.
여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
Nice. I mean, I would have preferred if Myrtle lived. I admit it. This was an awful level. I'm 3, right? Actually, no, I'm not fucking.
듣고 있어. 뭘 해야 하는지 잘 알고 있으니까 내게 명령하지 마.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데. 아름다운
Hey, I think we defeated everyone, right? If it's... She does count as a person. Is Talula an actual person? Is she my enemy all along? Let's go. Please never give me a level like this again. Take account of the dead and wounded. Looks at how I played it is like 20 wounded. It's just as you said, the use of the spade and the battle ensued. Are you disappointed, Talula? No. I had their reasons for doing this. I also know exactly what they were. Knowing they had a legitimate reason, I couldn't possibly have got my hopes up. Moment must be executed. How should we pick out this traitor out of all the people that wanted to flee the battlefield? Betray the brothers in arms for a moment of peace. If you make excuses for them, you're only putting your warriors in harm's way. I mean, you know, I could have lived with them basically taking the city, but selling us out like this, that is kinda vile behavior. No, they swore their loyalty to us in the first place. They never saw that. Right? Even if they never did, it's still kinda like being an asshole to people you fought with. You want every last person on your team to be absolutely perfect? That's impossible. You won't find a squad like that anywhere. But the gorillas, The fires aren't perfect either. There are only a handful of people as perfect as you make them out to be. Everyone else has their own reasons to be here, and only because they are willing to pay the price. But that doesn't mean they've thought it all through. Stand down, soldier. Don't try to argue with her. She's a wicked witch with her tongue. It takes a lot more work to build a city than to destroy one, mister. Just let them stay. If there's more than one way for the infected to survive, I'd rather see all of those ways work out. However, you can't always try to go about everything without making sacrifices. Sacrifices? Is that even up to me to decide? All of us prepared for the worst. You can't without spilling blood. Heading south will lead to war. I know it, and I'm sure you know it too. Empire isn't going to sit by and watch infected unite and grow into a major force. Everything goes by the way you pitched it. Infected actually managed to take the fate into their own hands, and this war is inevitable. You're right. You need to first let infected understand that their lives have meaning. You don't have an obligation to face anything that comes after that. Oh no. The coolest fate of them all, realizing you have your own free will. I want the guerrillas to fight this war. However, are you waiting for a war to break out between us and another country? One that you can profit from? Nah, she would never. Are you trying to sow the seeds of that war yourself? You don't want to give me an answer? Well, silence is also an answer. You should know that any victory you can hope to achieve will bring with it a disastrous result. Probably right. That doesn't mean I'm going to sacrifice any lives. Be prepared to bear the tremendous pain to come. Not at all. Things are bound to be painful after all. You expect everyone to be so kind-hearted. I simply have faith that the people of Ursus weren't born selfish and cruel. Perhaps we'll come face to face with real evil one day. I already crossed paths with my old friend a few times. I sure hope so. The soldier swears loyalty to his fellow men only to later betray them. For his own profit. I will personally write up his charges. But if the group of infected we are dealing with aren't fighting for the same cause as us, what gives us the right to annihilate them? Doesn't make them our enemies. Yes, but man, I feel like they don't care at all and they would do something like this again. They are kind of a threat to your army. I don't know. Please go on. A lot of people whom I respected, not for their strength, but for their honesty. I can only hope you're one of them. Maybe I should. I'll come to my powers and turn up the a little bit. Why is it so quiet? Thank you. We'll keep that in mind. Tova. Where's Nova at fight now? I don't feel like it did not even help. We're still at the mountain pass. She said she's holding the fort there until we finish capturing the city. Let's rendezvous with them. I need to apologize to her personally. So, is that it, Captain? Should still be at least 3 garrisons around. We need to take down every last one of them before I can get the supplies out. All things considered, she made the right decision. The medic said he doesn't have that much longer of a walk ahead of it. Oh, he agrees with us. We made him proud. Oh. Tallulah. Are you in a bad mood, Tallulah? Nope, I'm fine. Anno, Sasha? You still want me to use their real names? I ask. It's better to have a name that we can use to protect ourselves when we are so far away from home. Sometimes, if we don't pick a name for ourselves, we will only ever be called the names others give us. You know, she has a point. Ever given yourself another name? That's only because I don't want to. Why? Better saying we should use different names. Because I want to be the same person both inside and out. I want to become someone whose actions represent her beliefs. Very interesting thing to say. So then your current actions are different from your words. Sasha! Right, that's very likely. That's why I insist on using my name. It's also the name doesn't really have much meaning to everyone else. After all, who I am isn't important to any of them. Name is only important to myself. Ah yes, and the two kids that, you know what, yeah, there's just a Goethe in this world that did White Faust, and that's like their favorite book. I wonder what the justification will be for their names then. So, what should I call you then? When you put it like this, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call you. How will I put it this way then? Just a Weppel. Just a normal person. My name? That's not important. One should remember my name. The name shouldn't become a symbol. Shouldn't come to have any other kind of power. It's just my name, and it's nothing more than a name. You want to call me by a name? And just call me Talula for now. You call me by my name, I turn around and look back. That's all there is to it. Talula? You can call me Talula too, you know. Maybe a little too early to tell you two this. I want to, Sasha. Go on. I want you to call me Talula because I want you to think of me as a friend. Aww. Good friends like we're all peas in a pod. Listen to her. She's gonna betray you. One. If I die, you will still remember my name. But not because I did anything special during my lifetime. I just want you to remember the time we spent together. I want you to remember you once had a friend called Talula. You were killing bad guys, you're fighting them. Girl who fights shouldn't have a name. Everyone has their own fight. We're all fighters. Don't hang your head and just follow in the fighter's footsteps. Don't do that. Everyone is like Patriot. Must make mistakes. Look ahead of you. And look at where he's going. You don't just keep your eyes shut and follow whoever that has the more important sounding title. Names you remember are your friends' names. Names of the people you spent the most time with. It was Noah who gave you the extra spicy candy, but still gritted her teeth and smiled. It's your teacher who made you that weird vegetable stew. Yes, my favorite vegetable stew. That's what I will remember. This Patriot will never give up on training you. They're all your friends, not fighters. As fighters, we don't have names. I don't know, I don't get it. I want you to trust me because I'm your friend, not because of my position. Just like all my other friends. Yeah, all the other friends in the Union. And what the hell happened? That it goes so wrong for Talula? It's an actual operation? Beating more people up? Blocking the way to the control tower. What the hell kind of a union operative are you? Are you joining us, or you're trying to run away? You want to fight us, that's your prerogative. But this is as disgraceful as it is pointless. Oh, hold up. Have you met this squad before? No, there's been a lot of new blood in the Union ever since we left the Tantras. I haven't ever bothered to get to know any of them. I'm getting the kind of feeling they're not. God, watch out! Signal. Oh boy, how? Ursus troops! Fall back, it's the Ursus! Not going to see a peep till the very end, huh? What do you think? I'm some kind of traitor? You think we're despicable for turning our backs on Ursus for some lowly infected? We're fighting for their worthless lives. We're behind at the times and we've got no honor. So we should get our names taken off the registers and erased from history. No, you're doing a great job. Keep it up, sweetheart. Maybe you have a husband or a wife. Maybe you don't want to be here. But you still got sent by the high-ups. Just some puppet master's pawn. Throwing away your life to do someone else's bidding. Pathetic. Pathetic, I tell you. Have you killed any Ursus men before? Was it the infected or regular citizens that you killed? When you got the blood on your hands, were you even afraid? Does it keep you up at night at all? All of you who stayed even after the Emperor died. Pathetic. Look it off already. Fall back. Careful, the Ursus troops are wearing unions. No, guard! Mustn't say that. Why? The combatants on both sides will start doubling everyone around them if you say that. The more chaotic the situation is, the more of an advantage they'll have. Everything goes as Elysium planned, and the first thing we need to do is to stop everyone right here. They have much time left, and they have no idea when the Union will come barging their way to the control tower. It will only get harder to organize an attack once that happens. But all of us need to fight this battle. We're up against Talda. A small, disorganized squad isn't going to do us any good. I'll go. Fall back, fall back. Watch out for the pile driver spears. Find cover. Come here, not again. You're Woods Island's leader. Yeah, and as a leader, she is at the vanguard, right? That's how you lead. I'm not going to tell you that's all the more reason I should head in there. Aw, but well, that's what I'm here for. All I'll say is, if there's something I can do and something needs to be done, then I'll do it. And I'll see it through. Who's supposed to cover you? I will. Shield guards, and that includes anyone who's injured. Let's do this. We'll hold the line here. Line. She has a name, come on. We're rounding up all the special infected and driving them out, so ruthless. And showing even the tiniest bit of mercy. I crossed the position and ambush point. Well then. Eline, you're the first outsider ever to be backed up by both the Ursa shield guards and the guerrilla fighters. That is true. Yankars lifts her hand up. She pays no heed to the commotions of the battlefield, so it matters not the slightest to her. Her eyes gleam with resolve. Up until now, he and Vigvet have kept her chasing an endless flow of memories. But now, her promise with her friend, as well as the responsibility she shares with the Battlement of Steel, has given her cause to finally stop and rise up. No, I'm not an outsider. We're a team now. We'll stop the city together. That's why I'm not an outsider. Shield guards, shields up. Farewell to unite once more. Well, just wait until Chang gets to reunion. What's that? It's not the Earth's army. What trickery is this? You haven't seen the infected codenamed Mephisto control them, I guess. What? I thought Mephisto was supposed to be a medic for the infected. Funny story about that. Doesn't matter either way, but these special infected are nothing like what is said on the reports. We're doing here. There's a clear pattern to the actions. It's us. There's so many of them. Doesn't matter. We can leave infected monsters reach our front. Won't give the Ursus troops any openings. There's too many of them. You'll be afraid to make sacrifices. No, not my man. What should I do? I might be able to do something to help the shield guards on the front lines. There's something I can do to keep them alive. What does she do? I guess attack was really special area expands. Each attack causes 2 additional shockwaves. Enemies hit by this unit's attack shockwaves have a... Ooh. Doesn't sound too shabby. Oh, I guess we will just put you in this lane. Kinda got this. Oh, I cannot even do much for that upper lane, huh? This will believe for once. I guess I can put someone there. I can also do this, but that seems kinda silly for now. Or is it? If that would reach up. Keep that spot open for Exo then.
페이치어로는 철골 위에서 드리프트를 못 이긴 거야.
But that's not enough. Got it.
나만 할 수 있는 일. 다들 이쪽으로 와.
Honestly, can we not do something like this? This seems pretty swell to me.
너무 기다리게 하지. 처음에는 냄새까지 감출 수 없지.
말은 기능 소식 확인.
I cannot retweet her, okay. I want to say maybe that is ironically the easier thing to do, but
작은 변화 하나까지도
or does he cannot actually tank this?
촛불일지라도
Fair.
만구의 흑해를 몰아낼 수
What was worth a try?
오늘도 잘 부탁해.
He can also not actually tank this.
뭘 해야 하는지 본능은 숨길 수 없어.
Sometimes you have to believe into your psychotic child shoulder, huh?
널 기억할 수 없는 소리를 지며
That's also not looking great. Let's do something like this here.
내가 일으킨 그거 다들 이쪽으로 와.
But yeah, it means this font is also kinda fucked. As we put you here and we can sometimes expand the range.
뭘 해야 하는지 처음에는 냄새까지 감출 수 없지.
Hey Musty, how are you doing? Did you beat the girl? Like without any context for my stream, did you beat the girl?
아무튼 다들 이쪽으로.
We might be beating also some nice innocent people soon. I do have a second, this is fine. But yeah, this is Mastisa, he's pretty cool. He also streams like Arknights almost every day. Boop, boop. Boop. And otherwise, he did start playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33 today. How are you liking the game? Let's go. You heard it here first. Mastisa does beat up innocent girls. This feels a bit spooky, but we are fine, right? We can add you to the mix. That is actually starting to look very spooky. And yeah, I will add probably this emote. We can have smoking monkeys. Get rid of them.
금방 끝난다. 너무 기다리게 하지. 처음부터 봐봐.
Man, I feel like sometimes Xavier is just too good of a tank
행동을 제압해. 그거는 되겠지.
for her own good.
저격 위치 확 제거 확인.
Can I? I guess I can also put monster in there.
아마존은 잠들 뻔했네.
Come on, can we just speed up with people?
소용없다.
뭘 해야 하는지 본능은 숨길 수 없어.
Smoking monkey. Okay, you can have a smoking monkey for sure. Do we want it just to be the emote, or do I have reveal what kind of monkey is smoking? What's Ion's medical technology is tweets ahead of ours. I'll give you that. Yeah, we have like not really deployed any healer, but you're welcome. Part of our plan is to send medical personnel to all the infected settlements, but it's way too dangerous to send our normal medical operators into war zones. Being on board the monkey and what they're smoking. Let's go. What would the monkey be smoking? I'm good, thanks. I'm much better now that I've been bandaged. Enemies have retreated. Wilfried has grown in size. I can't use my arts anymore. I can't track them down. You can count on the devils on the team to get it done for you. They're very good at that. Thank you, it's island soldiers. Without your bravery, the number of casualties would have been much higher. See, that's why you should all follow Amir's command instead. Also heard you saying just now, Countess, you're trying to make it to Control Tower by yourself. Yeah, just another Saturday. But also probably not. What does that even mean? I'll probably be the only one there when I face Talula. Warrior from Langman might also be there. But I'm just going to assume there won't be anyone else right now. You plan on killing her all by yourself. Nothing like the captain. You see, she's the glass cannon, not the tank. Sure, but neither's anyone else here. The more people we have there, the bigger of a mess things are going to be if the fighters pick out. Besides, Talula's much better than Patriot at quickly bringing the battlefield under control with her arts. I'll bring a squad inside with me. There are bound to be other threats in the control tower. You sure you're bringing enough? I trust the people on my team. Each and every one of them can be counted on. They know how to adjust to all kinds of situations. If we end up somewhere we can't handle ourselves, we'll ask for your help. You're trying to keep us out of the final showdown? I mean, somebody needs to protect them too, right? Otherwise they're just getting attacked from behind. No, it's not that I'm trying to take charge of the battle. Just that, sir, there are other battles that only you, the guerrillas, can handle. Want us to stop anyone from getting inside? Exactly. Even this cat seat woman. Don't let any other cats inside. Amir, you don't want me to go with you? Did you not listen to her orders? No cats inside. It's safer for you to stay outside the control tower. Don't want me to fight with you? We'll take on Talula together. Smontes, Talula's arts are filled with energy. You're really good at dealing with all kinds of physical attacks that come your way. But I'm worried about her flames. But she killed Ace. She killed so many people who mattered so much to me. Yeah, the revenge will not taste nice. Why can't I go? I'm not good at dealing with that. What should I do? What can I do? There are lots of other things I wasn't good at too. You hate Talula. What else am I supposed to do? Is it better if I hate her, so you're supposed to pity her? Asmontes, I don't have the answers to those questions. I'm not saying you can't hate someone you never met. I don't have that right. But, Asmontes, before I go, I'll leave you with an order. An order? That's right. Orders have to be followed. Elsie told me, elite operators follow orders. If that works for you, it works. Yeah. Lucas told me before we left. Patriot rarely sees anyone as his nemesis. He prefers calling people by symbols of any characteristics or equipment they have. Doesn't usually call by name or race. See that, I mean... He called you a feline just now. I mean, he approves of you. Yes, he sees you as a cat. But he calls you that too. He called you a countess. What is it about me he liked? Is that how scary I look to others? I don't want people to see me like that. Would she look scary? She just looks cute. I guess it does look a little more scary if you see her just pulverize people. But you know how often we call it monsters? We have been calling Patriot a monster for many, many years. It's true that the arts you possess are really scary. But it depends how you use them, right? He thinks of us as people. He thinks of us as humans. Not equals. We're both scary and things that other people hate. No, that's not right. Just look at the guerrilla fighters here. Then there's the Union fighters following the other leaders, and of course our own people. Your good deeds earn the respect. On the other hand, bad deeds earn their hate and mistrust. We are judged by our actions, just like how our teammates look out for you. Just like how the shield guards defend Patriot. Just like how we trusted the Khalcid's word without question. Osmontes, here's my order for you. Live. No, that... How could you tell her that? Now she has to live forever. Make sure as many survive this as possible. And in order to do that, don't come after me if I don't make it myself. Sorry, that's how Agnes ends. Amiya just dies. Amiya, but you're my friend. I couldn't let you. You go in there all by yourself. No means no, Osmontes. I promise you this. I promise I will come back alive. Man, it would be funny if they keep the player in suspense if Amiya dies or not at the end of this chapter, and then you go a few months until the new arc starts. Spoilers, I know she's gonna live. There's like new Amiyas to get. So that's why no matter what anybody says, no matter what they say happened to me, we both need to do whatever it takes to fulfill our mission. We have to survive this, both of us. This order goes for everyone who's here right now. You must live. The whole point of the Chellenberg rescue mission was to save lives. Weil... Need to crack some eggs to cook an omelette though. The whole point of the Core City infiltration was to save lives too. Don't ever say things like, there are causes for giving your life for. Never say that. Life is precious. More importantly, your life belongs to yourself. No one, absolutely no one, can let the life go to waste for us. There's no such thing as necessary sacrifices. To say otherwise is just wrong. God? Yeah, I'm listening, Amiya. Leader of Woods Island. This goes for a Union too. Otis, go ahead. Just leave this place to us. Feline, let's go. Let's give the little rabbit the battlefield she wants. I at least respect her. Mia, I have to do this. Okay, I will see this through. Yeah, thanks. Mia Squad, follow me. Everyone, we'll meet again, alive. Goodbye. We'll see you later. Oh, the man is coping, how nice. Okay, let's do our job here. Well then, the guerrillas will take care of this one. This is a little too cozy to be our battlefield. Come, let's turn these blocks into a war zone. Woods Island, let's go. Yeah. Time to crush all of the zombies. Go over this for me again, Superintendent Chen. I'm not being clear enough. Oh, you're clear as day. So perfectly clear that I thought I misheard. Superintendent Chen, you should know this is outside your purview. Those are different from one country to another, but common sense applies everywhere. What did the Royal Guard Academy teach you anyway? Did they ever tell you to keep your feet on the ground and not bite off more than you can chew? Man, we're getting backflashes to Chen. That means soon is time for Chen vs. Tarula, right? I graduated long ago. Now I'm a police officer serving Langmen. I repeat again. So listen up. I wish to join the LCD, and from there, I'll join the Special Inspection Unit. I'll protect the city and clean the space up. There won't be another incident like that. What incident? Well, aren't you forgetful? You're just playing dumb on purpose. Watch your mouth, Officer Chen. My apologies, Chief Wei. So, I'm referring to the incident that took place roughly 10 years ago, when the city was infiltrated by foreign forces. Several Langmen citizens were kidnapped. They're yet to be found. We'll continue to push the city to investigate and locate the kidnapped citizens after my admission to the department. That's something dangerous to do. Chen, I have no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, I'm perfectly aware of what I'm talking about. Won't argue. How about this then? As soon as you don't think you can keep it up, just let me know. Tell me, Superintendent Chen, how long do you want to be in the department? Didn't give him an answer. Did I hear a cat or was... it's a cat. Okay. Come in. Let's see if I can quickly do this cutscene before I need to look at the Gremlin for a second. Cat. He didn't give an answer. For all these years, I've always wondered, just how much longer can I do this? How much longer do I want to do this? It wasn't until now that I finally realized the answer isn't for me to decide. The cheek Xiao has gotten pretty rusty in my hand lately. Yeah, get a cat. You need... Okay, I'll be right back. Up. I'm sorry, but you may now rest in peace knowing that a cat is happy and well fed. Wonder just when will I finally understand. Shadowless doesn't mean to chase after shadows or let go. Instead, it's to never look back. A sword air shadows twice, cast off as cast.
전원 철수.
Gee, I could have finished this cutscene, goddammit.
남아있었지. 후방지 원도에서 대량으로 보낸 간식 때문에 애 좀 먹고 있는데.
Nein, we're making it. There was
해치워주지
surprisingly lack of sub operations so far. Famous last words. Ton for time, Huichi. I don't know how much further I have to go. I can hear the winter feathers chirp every now and then. That's supposed to mean something. Does it mean that spring will be here soon? Hey, at least something is still alive. It's very cold here. It won't be much longer until it starts to get warmer. And that's how I feel like if I look out of the window. It's so crazy cold right now here. It's been 3 weeks. Finally found 2 more villagers willing to trade with the infected. We set up camp at an abandoned settlement a few kilometers away from them. There's plenty of fuel here to last us a while. I can't imagine how awful tree bark tastes. I don't ever want to listen to the old man tell me how nutritious they are anymore. Oof. I mean, hey, if you're starving, right? December 7th. I'm very well aware where this road is taking us. Nonetheless, we have to get to the end of the road. If I don't make it, Yelena, Alina, and Enno and Shasha as well. I'm sure they will make it. But the road beneath our feet is just way too murky and hard to see. Well, they reject us. We can't bring their hopes up too much. It's a bad thing to make a promise you cannot fulfill. The Ursus Empire's promise about fat and bed was nothing more than a ruse to cover up their atrocities and lies. And lies are what led to the tyranny. Will they come to loathe us? It's very likely. If it wasn't for how hard life is in the northern plains, people here would probably report infected to the patrol units the moment they spotted them. This kind of animosity probably came from how worried they are about their own situation. I'm not like Bultokas T. Certainly need to be on the lookout and avoid that. I don't believe that's in their nature. Can't hold it against them just because they want to look out for themselves. Definitely not. Will they try to hurt us? I have no idea. The answer is actually probably yes. And it's probably not something I can worry about too much. No matter the case, I think most people are only like that because of the circumstances they are in. They had a teacher like Alina, a team like ours, or the chance to live in harmony with infected. Few things would improve. Most of them were simply brainwashed by Ursus' twisted ideology. We can help them. Knowledge can change the way people think. Just a really difficult thing to do. That's even though I believe. If you always hold fast to beliefs in your actions, I think I want to accept that the truth should be one of the simplest things to accomplish. Words above were crossed out. Naturally, the letter was never mailed out. Oh, good morning. It would be dangerous for you to head outside right now. I talked to the soldiers. They said the patrol unit all went to the village to the west. Did someone see you trading with them the other day? It's not impossible. Anyway, you should stay away from the west. I know. I go to the village to the east instead. I should still be able to barter for some things there. But you don't need to worry so much. Remember, we used to find ourselves in situations much more dangerous. What are you trying to get this time? Some canned foods and dried vegetables. Those things really worth heading outside for. Our fighters will get sick if things don't improve soon. It's about time you pick up a few things about taking care of yourself. I think Tafel has get enough food to feed ourselves. I really don't think we should go out of our way for... No, Tarula, that's not right. It's precisely because there are times we don't get enough food on the table. First, to keep ourselves warm, Things like songs, music, foods and flour, or desire for all the things that delight our taste buds, or our sight, and our sense of smell is important. I mean, she is not wrong. Like, if you would live just a life where you're always happy and satisfied, how would it even feel? Sometimes you need the bad, right? Otherwise, the good is meaningless. No, maybe just not starvation bad. These are the things that remind us what we are fighting for. Fighting so that everyone can lead a decent life. Actually, your health is part of all that. Just some vegetables and foods can help a lot of people fight off the disease. Abusing me with my own words. That's cheating. Hey now, cheating? It's quite a serious charge, isn't it? Here, say it after me. That's smart! She is a smart woman. And she will die and I will be sad. I'm fighting for my wife. Let's go. Wait, which one? Okay, okay. You need someone to go with you. My bodyguard it is. Probably isn't a good idea. We'll be infected. Not that special. I wouldn't want anyone to find out about us just because of me. Besides, it isn't too hard for me to hide my infection. Easier than for some of our soldiers. All of them. Let's go. The only right answer. Okay, but you should still be careful. I don't think we completely trust the villagers there. A lot of things that don't add up there. Yep, okay. I'll try to get us some pills too. Let's go. What do you reckon the Yetis like apples more? But if this was the real world, then apples it will be. It is crazy how... I mean, apples are like the cheapest, or one of the cheapest foods, right? At least in production and everything. Like, I think I tweeted myself today, I got myself nice peach tea, looks inside, first ingredient is still goddamn apple. And peach is like last. They got me with wrong advertisement there. It's still very nice tea and I should make more after the stream. I think I'm more of a fan of raspberries. But let's not worry about them. Know how to look for those themselves. I've got a meeting now. Okay, I'm leaving. Alina? What's up? Thinking about putting together an infected education group. You like to run it? Well, she is the perfect teacher. Huh? Really the right person for that? You have a much better reputation than me among the non-combatant infected. It would be easier for me to introduce you to everyone. That's not what I mean. Knowledge is a means of fighting itself, Alina. I insist. Aw. Well, I leave the decision to you. I don't need to write up any speeches or anything. Right? Oh, I can hear the applause already. No, that is field work. Stop teasing me. Okay, I get going now. See you later. Don't stay out too late. That won't work. We need to hang them. That escalated quickly. The captain isn't around right now. I know that's what he orders to do. Remember, guerrilla fighters, we're not an army, at least not yet. Gives a bad impression. When they first joined us, it was because they trusted us. We only started having doubts because of hunger. That's the only reason they made this mistake. It only happened because they didn't keep our end of the bargain. What bargain? Feeding them what little food we have left? We promised the infected a place to stay. Everyone came here for a noble end. That's not realistic. We could have earned even more of their trust if we had the machines exchanged for the provisions sooner. In any case, I cannot accept keeping them on the team. Then let them go. I won't tolerate any excessive violence. Also, give them enough rations for a week before you exile them. No, that's just wasting rations. Absolutely not. Even our warriors get that kind of treatment. But even our warriors get that kind of treatment. But we're not going to give in on this one. That's nothing to do with achievements or whatever. Simply can't abide by their behavior. Fine. Please don't go overboard with the language. Don't shoot them out too much. We can accept that. Good. Now that the patrols are trying to smoke us out to the west, can't let them find a group of infected there. That's all the more reason to put these bastards over. Someone's knocking. Come in. Oh, you're back? Halala. It's a patrol unit. Investigating the village that traded food with us. Or I guess that you are just more generic sprite. We get out of here. If we leave now, we'll be long gone by the time they found out about us. Got a patrol unit our way. Ambushed them somewhere close. Bye. We must let the patrol squad think we're behind it all. Even if we have to leave our tracks behind for them to find. Halala. Bring this through again. Both armies sentries are just 10 kilometers away. Once they get word from the patrols about us, they will definitely come after us. Villagers are pillaged because they gave us a helping hand. Of course they didn't. They come in harm's way because of us. The infected will never find another village willing to trade with us. There's a point. There's a reputation to upkeep. And you really don't want the civilians to die. Then let's take it up in ourselves to keep the news from spreading. That's exactly how word about this gets out. Listen to me. If you try to put a lid on this by killing everyone there, bodies will become evidence. If you then get rid of the bodies, then the deserted village will be evidence instead. If you want to keep any bad news about us from spreading, there's only one way to go about it. Don't let anything bad happen in that first place. Yeah, just say hi to them. Wave to them. What we need to do now is to widen the path we have ahead of us. Not just for ourselves, but for the descendants of those who are following us down this path. Any questions? No. You have a point. Let's do that. Let's go. Right. What you said just now makes sense. Protect all non-combatants and help them evacuate first. We have a tough battle ahead of us. We're fighting alongside you, but neither Force Nova and Patriot are here with us. Remember, one day, you may not even have me fighting next to you. But as long as what you're fighting for is just and feasible, then we don't need anyone else by our side. Yeah, that's gonna keep us well fed. We don't need anyone by your side. Yeah. Let's go. She is very idealistic. How the hell did she get broken? But you know, I do understand why so many people did actually join the Union and followed her.
전원.
Oh. Mrs. range attacks were not blocked. Gains greatly increased attack when HP tops under half. Okay, so commit to killing them. I mean, they're not shooting yet, which is kinda neat if you ask me. We put you here. That should be good enough for now.
정했어?
Just need some nice AP. Guess you're not in range then, right?
여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
뭘 해야 하는지 잘 공포는 숨.
But yeah, we will need to play Goben all those nice blocks.
와, 아마도 다들 이쪽으로 와.
It's gonna be so much fun, sis. I do prefer this.
다음에는 휠체어에 비행 추진장.
Now you do deal some amount of damage though. And she's gonna keep shooting the wrong targets. That is awkward.
그건
너무 기다리게 해서 공포는 숨을 수 없어.
모전 사진 확인. 와, 아마도 다들 이쪽으로 와.
Okay, when is that? We're saved. How do I open? I feel like you being here makes more sense just to keep line.
만일을 위해서 한 번 더 묻는데.
Then we need to open up all the blocks still.
지옥의 파노라마 뷰 중에 뭘로 하고 싶겠지?
Do something like this, hopefully. That's enough.
대세에 영향을 움직이지 마라. 그러면서
But yeah, I feel like in this chapter just redeploy units, stuff like that get a lot more valuable suddenly.
제일 먼저 F 다들 이쪽으로 와.
Okay. End them all.
어느 쪽 가봐.
That's not as great as I hoped it to be, actually. Wait a little more. I feel like Locust somehow would lose this fight. And there's more of them. Lovely. There was more of them.
와, 실력 발휘해볼까?
Well, okay, we don't need Locust for this.
전황이 복잡하니 제가 적당히
Just
대응하겠습니다.
help destroying.
일어난다. 서둘러.
Let me just fear the block, please.
전황이 복잡하니 연습이 감히 어때?
Can you actually heal
오늘도 잘 부탁해.
them? I never tried, I think.
이제부터는
Fuck me.
그들의 명을 부르했고 대사냥은 중생을 구했노니
There's only one way to find out.
아치유니. 팀장지.
You cannot heal them.
전황이 복잡하니
Then I guess I kinda have to retweet you. Fuck me.
일어난다.
No! It just... The game did me dirty.
이 나이프 아직 예리함이
Just believe in Project Red to clear all the blocks. Yeah, they are a mechanic of all time. I'm at least glad there's not that many stages with civilians in IS-6. As where I open up any other IS and will realize there's still so many of ISs with them.
작전 준비는 끝났나? 전원, 전투 태세로.
박사 여기 경치 좋다 그치?
너무 기다리게 하지 마. 어느 쪽 가봐.
Okay, how are we doing it this time around? Could be doing this. We are safer for now at least. It's maybe more reasonable.
다음에는
Actually, this is...
비행 추진 장치를
I realize this is worse, right? Once we break this block. You get to exist here. Congratulations.
대세에 영향을 줄 수 있는 것
무장하지 확인.
You get to exist here. We all get to exist.
너무 기다리게 공포는 숨길 수 없어.
이제부터는
And slowly still be doing the damage.
전황이 복잡하면 명을 부르했고
Beautiful.
중생을 구했노니
Also, you can just do this. That is probably the safest thing to get rid of everything.
트러블은 나밖에 쓰 못해. 다들
You can hold the lane easily down here.
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에
벨로크노.
You have three. One forest one.
여기서 기다리지 희미하게 빛나는
And imagine if the enemies would be so smart enough to walk the other way around. Right, now this is trivial suddenly. To be fair, playing a stage the second time just becomes a lot easier once they actually know how everyone gets deployed and everything, right?
뭘 해야 하는지 누군가 알아채기 전에 네 시지.
And you know, in Fear V, I need a healer there. It was Locust. He died like he lived or something. Anyways. Beautiful. You even defeated the reinforcements? I shouldn't have expected less from you, Talala. What about all the other infected? They all made it in one piece. Backup safe house we found really came in great use. Have you done a head count yet? I did. Some of the kids were crying about how one of the older girls hasn't come back yet. Oh no. We will save her. It's sad, but this happens fairly often these days. Talala, we found the rest of the patrol unit. Looks like they've just been running away the whole time. Which way did they go? East. Makes me wonder if they come across the folks we exiled. Talala? Hold on, Talala, where are you going? He's getting the little girl. Running. Running. Boots soaked in freezing, chilling water. It's time to invest in better boots then. Legs sunk in white, blinding snow. Forgot to use the sleigh. Forgot to use the snowmobile. Have a snowmobile? Melting all the snow. Dashing in the mud. A long trail on the earth. A long trail in the snow. Cold boring into the lungs. Pain piercing into the brain. Yeah, me when I exit the house in the morning. Running. Endless snow. Endless winter. An endless world. A drop. Or stops in her tracks. Another drop. It's time for spring. He swept down the corners of her eyes. Some kind of spring. Does not notice the top, she said. Alina lies there on the ground. Oh, no! No! Moves firmly onto the empty basket in her hand. Clothes are dyed red with her own blood. The grass and the mud around her body, once pale white, being dyed a dark shade, no less intense or florid. Okay, you know what? I do get why she just wants to burn everything down. Fuck it. We're killing everyone. I'm with Talala. The snow keeps falling relentlessly. Oh. No, my wife! Alina. See me like that. Don't talk. Alina, stop talking. Just don't talk. I should have brought a medic with you. You need to stop the bleeding. Just hang on. Just... In that case, let's go. We need to get you to the medics right away for a blood transfusion. It's okay. Just the side fail. Don't worry about those. They're unimportant. Let's head back. I'll take you there. Reiko carries the Lafia on her back. And now does she notice. This little deer looks so delicate and light. The weight is so unbearable heavy on her back. It's heavy as the weight of this whole world. No, don't do this. Stop. I won't. Who did it? Who did it? Who did this to you? Was it the patrol unit? The Vultures? Those bastards! Those bastards! I burned them all. Don't tell me. Was it infected the exiled? Those ungrateful shitheads. No. The shield guards gave them many rations. Alina, anything, just tell me. I won't tell you. Oh, man. Some people are too pure for this world, Jesus. Why? Are you not going at least to give me the chance to avenge you? Mustn't. Remember what you said to me yourself? Mustn't fight for revenge. I've already chosen, Talala. Chosen a path to follow. Giving up halfway. Because of me? Have it. Don't hold this against anybody. Mustn't. What are you talking about? What are you saying? How can I not? How am I supposed to not hold this against anyone? Told me yourself. Said yourself that you can't harbor hatred against anyone. Swallowed up by that old man who placed that curse on you. It's Jover. It's Jover. His arts never existed in the first place. Still, taking over. All those things that represented who he was. You told me that yourself. Right, but those people, those... You know where they came from. Where they did. Said yourself. Those people aren't our enemies. Just trying to survive. Stop! Alina, don't speak! Adula. Said. Remember. So you must remember yourself. These aren't the people. Rush, it's Ursus. It's Ursus. The world as it is. It's okay, that's enough, Alina. I get it now. Yeah. Something. Anything they did, it's gone. Never here. Me. You think what I said is right. Our lives meaningful at all. But no. Not sure what it was. What we did wrong. Know very well that's what that curse is all about. Rage can burn down the entire plane. But you mustn't hate. I have bad news for you, Alina. Alina! Worried, Talia. I'm so worried. I'm not here anymore. Just have Yelena remind you. Alina, stop! Don't go on. I don't want you gone. All of you need to be here with me. You, Yelena, Shasha, Ino, all of you. Man, your family. I don't want to lose any of you. It was mad that we could part one day. You are infected too, but come on, you could have at least like have 10 more nice years or something, right? Oh. White-haired Draco keeps trudging in the cold, endless snowfield. On her back, Buffy Girl trembles away, forcing only to take in deep breaths now and then. Snow drops down from the Lovesi's horns as Talia slogs along. The snow-covered trees behind her begin to burn alight in silence. It's only begun to set her path ablaze. Well, there goes the mental stability. Snowfields before her eyes are vast and endless. Her back is the only warmth she can feel. Talia feels each and every beat of Alina's hurt through her back. They grow weaker by the moment. She wants to scream. She wants to cry. She wants to squeeze everything she feels out of her lungs. So, it's all that is from her body. But Talia stays silent the entire time. Talia, you'll be there soon, Alina. You're almost there. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. It's far. Snowstorm is growing. No, don't let... Alula. Listening, Alina. Tell me, what's the matter? Snow is warm, I imagined. Sorry. Still don't have all the things we talked about written down. It's okay, Alina. It doesn't matter. Children. I know in particular. I'm listening. Go on, Alina. I'm listening. Just talk to it. It's getting harder. I want to die. I still have no sister. You must live on. This will do. Talia will not remember what happens next. There's no memories of anything after that. She melted away each and every last thing she should have remembered along with the snow. Leaves behind only a trail of flames, and with the exception of Alina, Everything behind her is burned away in the inferno of the wake. Her life voice is just goddammit. I'm sorry. And Talula tracks on in the snow toward her parting with her dear friend. Thank you, Domasty. Talula, you're finally back. You didn't answer our calls. What? What? Who's that on your back? It's not breathing. Medic! Get over here now. Talula, just hang on. Talula? What? She's walking right by. Where's she going? Talula, you may be the leader here, but it doesn't make it any less serious to leave. Wait. Yelena? Let her go. You know that poor little girl? Really? I think she's a teacher at the settlement. Oh, she's a teacher. Poor kids. That's another person they could look up to gone. But why is Talula? One has secrets they want to keep to themselves. Whatever happened, serves alone to remember. With that, Elafia is still on her back. Draco walks past the encampment. The contours slowly begin to blur until they both disappear into the edge of the forest. No one knows what happened after that. They could only watch as the Draco walked into the darkness of the night.
잠깐 휴식을 취하고 피해 상황을 확인하자. 딱히 축하할 건 없어.
How could the game do this to me? Okay, you know, we can do at least one more stage. Tess versus civilians, goddammit. Would be a good point to stop, but no, eat the sanity. That was, yeah, very cool. We're not getting a cut, man. I want a resolution to this. I don't want her to totally mind freak. That's not what Alina wanted. That's not what Alina wanted at all. How could she be doing this? This is a very open stage. Oh wait, oh goddammit, I did not. Oh fuck, it's just restarted. I did not realize we had roadblocks. My beloved roadblocks returned. That makes so much more sense.
걱정하지 마. 나한테 맡겨. 분명 방법이 있을 거야.
Okay, this time we do save everyone. Jenny.
빛이 부족하다고? 괜찮아. 내 머리 위 형광등이 나아갈 길을 비춰줄 거니까.
Honestly, we can just choke them to this. I feel like that is.
안 사라지겠지?
Honestly, we can just choke him to all of this. I mean, maybe there's. Actually, they gotta do the bullshit where there's gonna be civilians, right? I swear to God. Let's do this for now. It is so nice to be able to set up your own maze, yeah. Honestly, I was very disappointed when that mechanic went away for a long while during the campaign. I just fired you.
여기 경치 좋다. 그치?
Oh,
저거 빛이 확
please just shoot this man dead.
생각해본 적 있어?
Oh, that works. Fuck it, we're committing.
실력발휘 해볼까?
Honestly. Means we should be mostly fine.
뭘로 하고 싶을지?
Honestly, we can go even one further.
작은 변화 하나까지도 놓치지.
실력 발휘해볼까?
Oh, stop shooting my Exo, that's rude. Oh, you just went past, I did not realize.
전황이 복잡한 다들 멈추.
Get smoked, bozos.
금지입니다.
Using his skill 3 is so satisfying. I'm not even sure if it's... I feel like his skill 2 is also very good, right? But I do love having a delete button. I'm starting to think this was not the best extra placement. Well, Salabi.
이제부터는 감히 거들.
Ah, she got this.
Mission accomplished. 전원 철수. 아, 그래. 아직 할 게 남아 있었지.
Okay, now give me setback. No, wait. No, I need my Tarula to be happy now. She can recover from this. Oh god. It's the one time I want more story cutscenes. Okay, we can do this one and then see a Tarula cutscene. All these corpses have started to rot. W's men, a bunch of mercenary devils. This makes no sense. We haven't done anything to these guys. They're lynched, I clearly were killed off in secret. Where does all this internal cleanup begin anyway? No idea. I guess it happened in the last few days. She's like, maybe I should stop soon. One thing is clear though. Tyler's been planning this for a long time. Damn it. I can't believe he didn't even see to her facade until this was too late. She really strung us along that monster. Regardless of whether they willingly obeyed her or not, it was Tarla who ordered the Sarkas mercenaries to fight us. So, is there a point to killing them off? What is she even trying to accomplish? Setting an example? Me needing to edit the video but also waiting for Tarla cutscene? How far away is the Tarla cutscene reaction, roughly? I mean, I did write it in my title. It would be neat to also stream demo once more. I doubt that no one can fatten even lone Sarkas, let alone a whole group of them. Have you heard about Woods Island? Yeah, that's right. They do say that the devils will kill whoever that dares fatten them. If you ask me, once we have in the gorillas are living proof of that. That makes no sense. Then, if these guys were killed because they stuck with W, whose side is W on? Maybe you'd like to take a little guess? This might give you a little something if you get it right. Stop there, yeah. Put your hands up. Got no idea? Fair. It's W though. Let's go. Now, let's not be hasty. Your weapons to yourselves. Wow. That's a big sword. New blood from Woods Island, I presume. W. It was you. You're the one who killed Scout. Is that her? Huge W. We have to keep her alive, otherwise how would she get visible? Then I avenge Mr. Scout. What are you talking about? Hold on. Time out. Right, kitty? You can kill me all you want. I admit to anything I've done, but I'm gonna take the fall for something I didn't do. And I gotta remind the Woods Island boy in reunion cosplay over there. I can tell it's you. Remember you? Let me make this clear. I let you get away. Think about it. What good would it even do for me, turning you into the old man? Scout died for Woods Island. I took his life only because I didn't have a choice. Listen up. He could easily have gotten out of that without so much as a scratch. He just decided to put on a show with me for the reunion folks to keep you and others alive. You think I wanted to kill him? Get the fact that he's a Sarkas. You really think I would kill one of the last Sarkas stealth masters left? One of the best elite marksmen out there? And above all, the guy who could have been the next castle hero? Liar. What are you going off on me for? You little shit? What dare you go off on me? You know what? Now I really go off on you. You were actually as good as you say. Could have killed the dragon lady right there. We'd be dealing with a lot less dead people. Why else would I even kill Scout? Someone I really respected? Think I'm some kind of sellsword, don't you? Sure, I'll tell you. Yes, I am. It's true. But unlike you guys, I rank people by their worth. Man, how very nice of you. Scout was, and listen up, he was worth more than anyone else. Him back in Babel. Babel mentioned, let's go. I'd even say he's just more than me. Let me ask you again. What is it about you that's actually worthy of his sacrifice, huh? Put your hands up and put your weapon down. I don't believe you. Look, I count myself plenty lucky that I wasn't burned to a crisp by Talula, or pinned against the wall and crushed to death by that monster Calcite carries around. So, I seriously mean it. Can you just leave me alone? Having the bigger gun doesn't make what you say more righteous. Otherwise, I'd be the just about most righteous person here. What, with how many people I've blown up? Yeah, but for the greater good, right? Start sweating. And we added, Elsa said to herself, we're on the same side right now. I'm on your side. We have a recording right here. Wanna take a listen? Why are you in such a rush? What, kid? Do you read minds or something? And how come you still don't believe me? Of course I'm in a rush. If I don't kill Talula soon, everyone care about is gonna die. The Sarkaz mercenaries have a fatal flaw. They don't ever give the situation any thought unless they're out to kill someone. Tell them to do something, they'll do it. No questions asked. They don't care about themselves. They don't care about other people's lives at all, let alone their own. Hey, at least they're getting paid and can sustain their families or something, even if they're dead, or right? Is that how the mercenaries work? My point is, if I don't go fetch them soon, they'll all be dead. Can convince them. I'll save that till Talula's dead. Alright, you've wasted enough of my time already. Move aside, will you? Hey, Sad Boost, how are you doing? It is time for peak, hopefully, and take revenge for Alina. That's what she wanted. Ooh, let me just say one thing. Mika's death means something. I really have that right. You do. You do. You're still around because of everything my old Paul's did. Fine. Enough. Osmanthus, let her go. Means she's telling the truth? Fact, Amir and everyone else? Trust me. And just this once. Just this once. Okay. So, I'm good to go? Scram. Don't ever let me see you again. Don't ever let me see you again. Well, thanks, and don't worry. Let's screw this up. You sure as hell won't ever see me again. So, looks like they're fine with it. What do you say, gorillas? Captain told us you can't be trusted. I think the old boy's right. I've told way too many lies. Proofs too. It's definitely not easy to pick anything meaningful out of my words. I can't do anything about the way you guys see me, right? But no one wants to blow her up more than I do. I can promise you that. I will always say this. Don't stop staring at other people's backs so much. Reached boss unspoiled. Okay, there's a React compilation to this. You have no idea, just went down with the devils. You have no idea what my mercenaries died for. So don't you dare look at me like that. Did you people give the dragon lady that look too? Going by your wounds, I see you've already fought Talula. It's time for a refight. Clearly the second time she got us. But look at the eyes on this guy. Only took you about 10 minutes. That's right. I fought here and I lost. You're pretty heavily injured. You had your ass handed to you. What are you even hoping to accomplish? I'm alive. That's good enough. Fool's Island Bunny can't deal with her. I'll give it another go and blow it up again. You don't stand a chance against her. If you want to die, suit yourself. We won't get in the way. But the order was not to let anybody in. Buddy, I know how to take detours. You know I do. Certainly didn't expect to see you guys running around the Fool's Island. But I actually went out of my way to come meet you here. I'm just... No! Don't spoil, please. I'm here to save your lives. Have you seen the bodies of my poor brothers strewn all around the ground here? Take a good look. My brothers. There's more than just civilians and the Union folks left in the city. The Ursa soldiers are wearing our clothes. We've come across them already. They're more than ready? Seriously? Go climb a tree. Just trying to tell you the truth. You know, I don't do that often. Better not be ready to die. Tyler's doing all this. She clearly doesn't give a damn about the Union at all. She wants the Union to die right here. Anyway, that's why we see our goodbyes. If luck's on our side, maybe all of us will still be alive when this is over. And if you don't believe me, believe in your own luck by all means. So let's all hope it's good. We're almost to the sarcophagus core. It's time for even more cool lore, right? Maybe? Worried about something? Worried I won't be able to protect you. Actually, Dr. Lyra, there will come a day I won't be able to protect you. Oh no, it's time to learn how to fight. Here, take this clock. First, there's simply far more factions than anticipated fighting against each other. The penchant for violence is no less destructive than the catastrophes. Not only will that present unexpected problems, it will also bring with it deaths that we simply could not have anticipated. Even if we knew everything, it doesn't necessarily mean we would be able to change everything. Precisely this that gave rise to so many tragedies. It's also the beginning of many journeys. Secondly, Dr. Lyra, are you really worthy of my protection? You don't think I'm worth protecting? Come on, I'm cool. I'm the doctor. Have I ever placed a curse on you, Dr. Lyra? Broke the curse, and now you're using it on me? Whether you're worthy or not, it's not for me to decide. Even if you aren't worthy, we'll still do it. As for why, I suppose I will just have to tell you later on. I heard. Man, you cannot be less cryptic. Where are you two going? Home. One thing is clear. All the Sarkis mercenaries in the core have turned. All operators, put your self-cleansing devices on. Protect yourselves before you try to protect anyone else. Mia, really going to carry the burden of this unfortunate space's fate? It's fine. She will lead them to a new paradise. That's very dramatic music. That is... I don't have so much space here. I mean, So I would like to take probably most of them the direct way. And then we can force.
뭘 해야 하는지 절망의 냄새까지 감출 수 없지.
This will also be a problem. My man got this, right? He might not have gotten this. Okay, he might have gotten this. And once he has the scale ups, it should be easier. Can I? Maybe we just want the blocker there.
누군가 알아채기 전에 네 수치를 어둠 속에 묻어줄게.
There's a small horde coming.
다음에는 피 최후의 비행 추정 장치를 달아볼.
I think we just put Savia down.
앞으로 전진하겠다.
Honestly, we might also just want to invest into a murder. Well,
얘들아, 도와주러 왔어. 하위 볼티지 버라지. 사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해. 저격 위치 확. 내가 당신의 보고를 듣게 될지.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of lanes to take care of. Or wait, they have ranged attacks? I never realized.
이제부터는 한치도 안 되는 뿌릴지라도 만구의 흑해를
One of them is dead. That's what matters.
와, 사과야, 오늘도 잘 부탁해.
I mean, might as well locust the shit out of them here.
전황이 복잡한
I feel like my operators are still very much overpowered to what I'm supposed to be having, right?
뭘 해야 하는지 본판은
I see, and then they're all walking up
리더,
to their death. To their death, actually. This herd is incredibly tough. Not only do this mutated Sarkas infected have much better healing capabilities than normal possessed infected, much more intelligence too. No! But it still doesn't give us a way to actually talk to them. It all seems so strange. Like they're all someplace else. Huh. How does this work if the... Well, it's fine. Amiya can just save them all from the dream or something, right? Right? Not only that, this type of mutation is an accident waiting to happen. Crystals form way too fast. Concentration of crystal dust in there is the highest right here. That probably means that whoever's controlling the herd here has most likely taken over the sarcophagus of Chernobog Core City already. Things are always happening in places we don't have our eyes on. I really can't even begin to imagine what we'll be facing from here on out. Mephisto? I don't mind getting an earful for this, Doctor, but I have to say this is way too difficult. What we are doing might just be suicide. Most importantly, I really don't think we have what it takes to save the city and Langman. There's still things we need to do. Chad, memory serves, you have a family, don't you? And you want them to be happy. I'm surprised you remember, Doctor. You got one detail wrong, though. My wife and my daughter don't care about me anymore. No, no! What did my man do? No! Well, okay, but he still cares about them at least, right? Right, don't do me like this game. Chad, have you ever thought about seeing them and start living with them once again? I dreamed about it. First step to turning your dreams into reality is to give yourself the chance to dream. Stopping Chernobog isn't going to make life any harder for the infected. Give your daughter a chance, Chad. Give her the chance to see her father again. I'll do as you say, Doctor. Probably don't like him because he's... Man, I could... Jesus. You know, maybe you don't deserve him then. That's rude, but... Jesus, like... I feel like that's one way with having to accept that, yeah, living together and everything will be hard. But saying you don't care about him anymore? Jesus Christ, you were married to this man. You did raise a kid with him. Man, that's why humanity is fucked. That's why we destroy racism or something, right? Just taking him for a ride. But I say it may have been a lie. I don't think the world is going to become a better place overnight. There's basically no way the infected will get to go back to their previous lives. But what I said could also be the truth. Suppose we leave this place right now. He'll never have the chance to see his daughter again, regardless of whether his family or himself die of other causes and events that will transpire. Suppose we aren't able to solve the problem we are facing right now. Most academic research will forever remain theories and nothing more. Success of those who put in the work is what gives us the right to continue. There are countless people trying to ruinize the system for the infected. But all it takes is one failure, and not only will they forever lose the right to try that, We never again have the opportunity again. What the hell are we doing here? We need a more suitable metaphor. Consider the concept life. You only live once, YOLO? What is it? It's how long was it ago? I feel like it's 15 years. That's a blast from the past. Each time a major operation ends in success, we live to see another day. On the other hand, failure means death. There's no such thing as coming back from the dead in science. Have you heard about necromancy? That's pretty cool. We only have one chance to save our lives. We will come to face many disasters, and it will be the end of us each time an accident happens. That's both ourselves individually or Woods Island as a whole. Disasters like Chernobog are bound to happen again and again. Fail to solve a problem like that even once you will die. Don't even know what that means. Wait, to what are you reacting? Should I be concerned? Am I that old? Was it the YOLO part? Or is it the intellectual part of Calcite making such great points? On one hand, we have to stop the disease before it catches up and overwhelms all of us. On the other hand, we need to save ourselves from within the storm. I'm not singing Woods Island praises. Not too much at least. It's just right here, right now. This is a problem that only we can handle. That's a mutation from Dead Cells, right? Exactly. Ah. Man. How is Dead Cells doing this these days? That's also a blast from the past at this point for me. It has been so long that I played this game. And was also still back in early access. I think... Wasn't that the devs now made the Prince of Persia roguelike game? Is that what the studio is doing now? If yes, then man, whip, kinda. Maybe the game is still fine, but man, imagine working for Ubisoft. Most of us only get to live once. So our lives are lost. It's gone forever. I mean that people get to live several lives? Victor Orus Leox. I agree, my man. Not really what I'm trying to say. What I mean is that there are people who haven't ever touched their own lives. A lot of people who have never been around anything normal ever since they were born. Twisted places will only bear twisted fruits. Looks at Talula. The reason there's so much malice in Chernobog is precisely because there's always been malice not kept in check there. Malice, or more precisely, all those chains of malice aren't going to disappear on their own. I love generational trauma. Each destruction, each killing might only have been caused by a modicum of desire. In Lawless Land, barbarism is simply left to breed rapidly on its own. That is how it becomes the law of the land. This kind of law is much stronger than the law you'd find in the cities, simply indestructible. That's violence. Violence that flows in our blood. Pain comes from the parts of us left untamed by civilization. Listen. Do you hear that? Singing? Peculiar. HMRs don't usually interfere with my senses at all, but it's such a nice lullaby. All operators, put on your protective equipment. Saliva, something terrible might be happening. Based on the chaos we've seen along the way, we probably would have reached this conclusion all the same. But I'm afraid what we're about to face might be far worse than what we could ever have imagined. Has it ever gone any other way? Clearly, one day it's just gonna be a milk run of an operation where nothing goes wrong. Woods Island just shows up, hence some nice medicine to injured people. Everyone's happy, they go home. No. Wouldn't say it's always a foregone conclusion. Someone has placed a curse on either us or the city. That being said, curses can be broken. You plant the seeds of evil, the powers of evil blossom, bearing fruits of evil. If you water the earth with goodwill, this parcel of land doesn't get any better. At least it wouldn't be such a dreadful fate to be buried by a tragedy like this. Are you spoiling chapter 9? Oh no! Well, Might as well uninstall the game now. It's a shame. Look in the same direction as Calcite. It's a shame that as far as I know, evil is a vicious cycle that will only breed even worse malice. Fate is barely kind to those who are kind at heart. I can't allow you to bring about yet another nightmare infected.
모든 것은 질서에 따라야 한다. 섭리에 반하려 한다면 누구라도 용서치 않겠다.
Is this the promised boss fight? Do we faced? No, actually, this is in the past, right? This is finally my important Talula time though, with wood blocks, and I guess, you know, story might have picked up. Maybe I can finish this chapter in like half an hour. Let's do that instead of playing a demo. But I will get to them. Ouija. Snow hasn't melted and spring hasn't come. Feels like this next spring is never going to arrive. Each time I lift my head up to see the candlelight, just cannot help but to reach my hand out to put it out, and to light it up anew in the darkness. Please go away soon, winter. If you don't go away soon, you'll be buried by all the snow. Please, I beg of you. February 21st. You skipped my birthday. Rude. Alter, is something wrong? What? Pretty gloomy the past couple months. Did something happen? Nothing. Nothing at all. I spent that much time with everyone here, but going by what I've heard from the others, I got the impression you used to be a bit more energetic. We lost Alina. You don't understand. Hey, watch it, buddy. Tell us not often down on the ground like this. Why don't you try repeating what you just said to the captain and see if he appreciates it? You just smile more. That would make you look prettier, right? Yeah, can say I have the balls. But it isn't scary as it sounds. She gets all like this. Don't let it get to you. This hasn't been talking much because of his throat problems lately. The silence can be intimidating. As for how I'm doing, don't worry. Yeah, just have a lot going on in my mind. Our team is getting closer and closer to the Ursus cities. There's a lot we need to thrash out. I already gave you the impression because I've been really trying to wreck my pain. Yeah, you're right. We're running low on provisions and we don't have enough manpower. If this goes on, I'm going to last much longer. That's right. So we need to pay extra attention to what all the outside forces are up to. First of all, we need to make contact with the local infected groups and diaspora as soon as we can. And aside from that, there are bound to be people trying to track us down. If we take even one wrong step and fall into their trap, all of us will end up in a snowy grave. It's fine. Clearly that didn't happen. We can just slaughter everyone. That doesn't sound good. Of course it doesn't. But as long as we plan our route carefully, we won't find ourselves in isolation. That's why the most important task we have at hand is to minimize our losses. Taking our teams might consider our movement better, but then communications will become a problem. And did you know that they have invented the smartphone? Don't they have phones? How are they playing Arknights without phones as a mage? Oh right, they can't use those comms they took from the Ursus. We don't have the transmitters. Still put our lives so that we can use an unnecessary danger. Just train on resources to train someone to use the Gorilla Code's words. We want this whole sets of comms to everyone. We need to get our hands on the prototype somehow. Tyler, I reckon you ambushed. That's nothing. Why do you need her to clean you? Shut up. There's nothing like what we faced. Poor bastard fell over before any of us even figured out who the enemy was. We pinpointed our Wiccan cast and ambushed him with exact precision. We've never seen anything like that from the patrol units. Unless something concerns our teammates, we can just pass it aside. Eddie, take me there. Shield Guard, you might have encountered an Ursus army platoon. Come with me. Yes, ma'am. Remember, even if you are just an advanced team, extra careful. If something goes wrong, might have a large-scale retaliation waiting for us. We need to avoid that at all costs. Understood. Honor, compatriot immediately. Pfeilpfosten nur mal weiter weh. Und Wasche. You. In der Yeti. What just happened? Quick, set him down there. Take the goddamn spear out. What's going on? The black spear quit out of his body? Oh Jesus. No, it can't be. Vampire's monster? What are they doing here? What? Think you're all dead? I'll show you what for. Let's go get him. Stop. What are you doing? You're stopping me. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're facing. You didn't even know where exactly he is. You want to get yourself killed? Where is so freaked out for? Got this many people on our side. What the hell is this? Should I be concerned? Smash this shield into the ground. You want to get yourself killed? It's a goddamn Ursus Royal Guard. How the... You know, they look stylish, but how the hell? I think the shield guards have fallen this low. Take my advice. Kill yourselves now. He's just, man, he is just the name of kill yourself. And he thinks it works. All shield guards, back in formation. Protect the other soldiers. Remember, don't give him any openings. Sphere bound in the air. The infected next to you isn't ready at all. Don't be afraid. The more afraid you are, the more likely he will kill you. He gains power from mere afraidness. That is the peak art. But that would be very horrifying. He may attack at any moment. Eyes open. Don't take your eyes off of him for even 1 second. It's like I'm leaving empty-handed again. These 3 cities need to be cut off from the information net for being completely useless. Affected? What are you so smug for? You surrender to a local garrison? I will slice all your mouths and noses off and bring them with me. Mouths and noses, isn't that? Liches. The face-vending liches? Whatever was a made-up fairy tale. I mean, we're looking at them right now. Liches that slice faces off bodies after killing everyone. Even behind nothing but a bunch of nameless corpses in the forest. Jesus Christ, but why? How long have these guys been around? I first heard the story. They could only be liches. No, they aren't legends. They aren't the demons in the fairy tales. They're murderers and executioners. How are you even supposed to fight liches? They're no match for these guys. It's just people. Just normal people. Infected. Called himself normal. Okay, no, that is rude. That is rude. Now you're going too far. It's time to have a mandated course about racism for you. Ursus really needs to add that. You help me. Don't run away. All of you, stay right where you are. You will die if you run. It's not even human. How are we supposed? I kill anyone who runs. What? Like it or not, you're now in the same boat as everyone else. If the defense line falls, everyone will die. They are nowhere as terrifying as they think. They're still made of flesh and blood. But blood for the blood god, it's time. Not even the royal guards can take down the shield guards layers of defense without a tough fight. But if you're scared, you'll become the breakthrough. It'll start with you when the killing starts. Both among the strongest Ursus and Ursus. Yet the shield guard choose to oppose us and stand with the infected. How foolish. These are truly unfortunate times. Sensing his blade. Shield guards, shield up, hold. He's not attacking. Something is burning. I can smell it. Talala's on fire. Ah, my body's starting to warm up. Could it be? She's here. She's here. She's here. Relax, everyone. She's here. Even the liches are no match for her flames. Let your guard down. Royal guards aren't. Wanted to bring who's what back with you now? Hurt my people. Return to violence. Then we will return the favor. Violence. See you. B7 2020. 36. Code words, code words, code words. That's a cool board game. What are the Ursus Royal Guards doing here? Talala, you shouldn't have come. You should have waited for the captain. Want to know why we are here? We're here because we're looking for the Duke's daughter. In other words, you need to assess the situation. The sound of the snow falling to the ground is crisp and clear. What did you just call me? You gotta embarrass her in front of all of her friends. Don't do it. The Duke's daughter. Bear this in mind, given your social standing. Surely there are more civilized vocabularies you could use to refer to us. Daughter, did you just call me? Deny the truth, as you are wont to. You think I'm the daughter of a snake? Well, and it stems from your irritation. Want to run away from the truth. Time for a split. You came all the way here today to mock me? Or you here to kill me? Protect Talula. My brothers, the royal guards may be fierce, but there's only one of them. We have Talula leading the charge, and we'll hold the line. The rest of you supporting us will definitely. My infected brothers? Duke's daughter. What is he talking about? And I guess maybe she should have been more upfront about it. Now it's gonna get used about her. Didn't tell them who you really are. Is this part of your plan? Plan? What plan? How dare you mock her? You better watch who you're talking to before you try to provoke someone and turn people against the executioner. My identity has nothing to do with the goal we are working toward here. I turn one against another if there existed trust between them in the first place. But there is any trust between you and the rest of them. I can only summarize. You believe the trust, therefore you will remain unscathed. You have to come to know who you really are. All that come from a masked villain that carries out coward massacres at the Ursus Empire's behest? I'm afraid no one here needs to be criticized by your kind. Words are strong and confident. This is as you expected. Very well, I must reassess the situation. I bet you could bite then. Remember this well. There's one thing we share with the people standing around you. You have to know trust in you. You must take action to earn even the tiniest trickle of trust. Stop. You have a question? You attacked my people. No, we are here. I perhaps misunderstanding you. Who are you trying to vet our secrets out to? Which secret? Soldiers, we can't let him give away our location. Are you confident you can defeat a royal guard? We don't do this. We face even more losses down the line. We have the patrol unit, even the Ursus army hunting us down day and night. It takes the royal guards time to respond to our actions. Only if we bring the enemy in front of us under control now, will we have the choice between retreating or pressing forward later. We want to be able to pick, we have to act now. Besides, why do we need to raise our guards against him? We have no reason to fear him. He presents fear, but fear doesn't stand a chance against our anger for our unjust treatment. She's right. Killers have no reason to fear the Empire's murderers. Can we still call ourselves the Aegis of the Infected if we just tremble in fear? Lone Man is no match for all of us. United. He is just a lone executioner, nothing more. I'm mistaken about one thing. I'm not here alone. 5 more materialize in front of them. There's one more of us behind you. Don't turn around. Oh no. Pickup wearing a large overcoat stands solemnly on the path Taylor just took. Each and every flake of white snow falling from the grey sky up above abruptly turns black as it lands on his coat, for it disintegrating and scattering across the ground as ashes. There's 2 of them? It's just a trick, it's an illusion or something. So what? Just the 2 of you trying to cut off the dozens of us? Ridiculous. Lord of Kasche, allow me to postulate that you've come to the following conclusion. Your peers will not be suspicious of you merely because of your identity. And let us verify the results. Your judgment proves incorrect. The promise your father made to us shall be considered void. What is he talking about? What are you people daydreaming about? Step out of it! Don't just after Talula. What? You think these murders will just let the rest of us go when she's dead? Protect Tyler. No, protect the soldiers. First, push them back. After that, secure way out. Finally, protect yourselves. Don't think too hard about it all right now. Just do everything you can to stay alive. After all, there's nothing we can do if you aren't alive. The killers here will all be over. Live. Sad could not be more different than how your father would see it. That's why she, you know, she was a good person once. Then you did mind break her or something like that. And at least I guess Alina's stuff itself was not enough, but hey, how about some more bloodshed? And probably betrayal, isn't it? Lady may only prove to be a disappointment. Leader of the Northern Tent were infected. Not a leader, just infected. I have no reason to impress you. But we can take them down, right? That is... We can just stay on this tile, right? Ultrasti. You will stand up against us for her? Come, show me how this new corps of royal guards fights. Let me see it, the power used on the demons. Show me the lance coursing through your veins. With just the two of you, there's nothing you can do to kill me. Go. What you want to do here is to get a feel of how far the budding young snake has come. Won't take either of your lives. That said, even if you might be able to keep yourself alive, you were here to kill her. Maybe anything you could actually do to save her from our plates. Come, don't look at her. Face me. Yes. Oh, she's also gonna step to this bullshit though. Emperor's plate. Here some specters clad in uniform, observing Tyler with keen interest. Apparently applies weaken to Tyler. That is not good. Or I cannot even position on that. Yeah, that's not good. I'm getting flashbacks. Oh no. Oh fucking hell. Emperor's Blade, yeah. I've seen that one before. Oh god damn it. Yeah, that's not who is supposed to attack. I guess I would not be safe, but capitalizing on those makes so much sense. We got this. She just needs to get her special, like, and then maybe shoot the man that would attack her. Could also do something like this, maybe? I mean, I'm not sure if it's better or worse to get rid of the blocks. Maybe if I get rid of the blocks, it means less people go to the goddamn field. That would be neat. That is too spicy for me. Just do this. Honestly, I probably should also murder a lot sooner, to be honest. So you can take this Twackless maybe. She's doing it. Maybe. Oh, that is rude. Okay, I guess Tyler got this. Also got this at this point. Goodbye, my man. That is bad. Or maybe not. Okay, that is bad. We advance slightly with our forces. I think it's probably our best choke point. But we could... A fear there does not make that much sense, though, sadly. What does make sense might be something like this, though. Okay.
날 따라오라.
I can wait with monster for a second.
실력발휘 해볼까?
Maybe... I just don't have anyone to really send out Bond anymore, but maybe I should just work on that.
다들 멈추십시오. 이 길은 통행 금지입니다.
So what's our music? This will end with her becoming Darth Vader. Okay, are you for real, game?
멈출 곳은 없다. 서둘러.
Guess we don't really need you either anymore.
전황이 복잡하니 제가 적.
You would be a nice advancing force. Fuck it, something like this. Right, she chose death.
내 눈을 바라봐.
Those also chose death.
일어난다.
How about no?
이 위부로 마음을 뒤흔들어주겠어.
Who do you think you are
해야 하는지 본판은 숨길 수 없어.
exactly? You won't run. Are we? We're just basically missing. Oh Jesus!
앞으로 전진하겠다.
I guess I'm really not a mage. We're just missing then the nice liches, right? Is there anyone else we're missing?
엘레지가 들리는 희미하게 빛나는 색. 지식의 깨달음일지어다.
Oh, we got every. When did we kill? Did it just go away on their own? Was I blind? Also, hey, Olsey, I will take a sippy. How are you doing? Get the hell away. Such potential. I should take my hat off to you. Alas, I forgot to bring my cap with me today. Aw, he does not have a cool tentacle cap. Imagine. What the hell are all of those vents for anyways? What the hell kind of gas filtration do they have going on? It's pointless to keep fighting. They're merely protectors of Ursus. May take you men with you. Live on as the protector of these infected if that is what you wish. Let us take what we must to realize our respective goals. I find that reasonable. Yeah. I did. You know, it's just a hairdwire, and once they're done with this combat operation, they're gonna look so stylish in the capital. You called yourself protector, but who did you ever protect? All nations of men who call themselves protectors. Many things that need to be protected, and also far too many men who call themselves protectors. Most of them are corrupt and incompetent, but we are different. We are self-aware. Yet the rest of us excel precisely because of the things we protect. We're protecting Ursus' future. You think that will cover up everything you've done? We've committed more crimes than anyone ever can count. We drove Simon's city into the lakes, and not a single person got out of that Elafia village. I can name all the atrocities you've committed one by one, let the whole world know all that you've done. And you dare to brag to me about your country's will? Your foolishness will one day be crushed by reality. All societies will at some point have to bring out the lashes and whip the laziest, most simple-minded members. Oh, how wholesome. That being said, we are blades, not whips. Cutting off branches that do nothing but suck the tweed Biofmutians was a crime. Yes, that makes us evil. Said he will expose our atrocities. That merely tells me you are unable to confront us, not to mention how likely the way you're seeing things will change. No, she's gonna get mind broken. I walk towards you. Suppose you will take a step back? Tallulah! Stay back! Protect the soldiers! Versus benefits is of equal weight to its lures. When you stand up against our evil deeds, you must also face all the good that we have done. All of it. A nation cannot be measured by good or evil. Nothing is worthy of discussion on this metric. Perhaps not realistic to expect you to reach his heights and his fully grasp his wisdom so soon. But if everything is as he said, perhaps we'll come for your advice when that day comes. Right now, aside the potential and the seed sitting in you, you have nothing. Vampire isn't something you can understand, Volver. Wait, Volver? No. B. Whitefield is here to save the day. 26. Zügeblatt. Wendigo. Royal Guards by the lonesome aren't enough to kill me. You want to make an enemy of me. Better bring a third man with you next time. Captain! Shields forward! Push! No pet yet, no. There are 5 Royal Guards here, counting the one still trying to put up a fight with my daughter over the other side. The Royal Guards I knew would never waver or pussyfoot around. Tell me, how confident are you in your strength? I don't want to be your enemy. Ego, a legend known to a few of us in the Empire's army. Even if the common folk of the nomadic cities have long forgotten, but still remember the tales our forebears told us. Have my respect, Wendigo. Yeah, but he does not respect you, my man. You will die by the blade. Ah, so you follow her. Dying has become second nature to the soldiers of the Tantras. It's hard to know what to believe. So it's the truth then. You are infected. It shouldn't come as a surprise that I'm fighting for the infected. That's not right, Wendigo. This plan will fail. There are lots of infected in the country. Fantasies do not come true just because more people believe them. Well, it means a lot more people will at least maybe work towards them, though, and then we're talking, baby. Or you write this off as a fantasy. How many of Ursa's defeats and victories have you personally participated in? You're right. My generation hasn't seen much action. Therefore, I'm inviting you to join us. Ursa's captain, Ultras Casti, I ask you to come with us. Ursus needs you. What's that? What? Yeah, surely he will join your Ursus army. Being fought under the command of the last emperor for over 100 years. Surely you must remember Ursus' greatness in those times. Was it a prosperous and marvelous era? Everyone united under the banner of Ursus regardless of race, and they all fought for its futures. When Miss Far and White fell to our blades and cannon fire, we stood undefeated in the battlefield. I'm far from the only one who wishes to return to those glorious times. All of us want to see again an era when all men are brothers and share the same deep hatred for their enemies. Well, first you need to not hate the infected and look at them as your enemies. But, you know, then we have the whole thing about what you're gonna do with the no enemies, right? You can bring all those greedy countries to part with the lands they stole. But give the downtrodden the chance to regain the dignity under the glory of Ursus. We conquer, not annihilate, but to rebuild. Man, typical Russian behavior right there. We gave this world a new lease of life. I have no enemies? Right. What do you fight for then? Let's rebuild that era with all you need, people united, facing all the storms that come our way together. I do believe it's far better than living your days on the tundra, toiling away. Why saying that to the Ursus folks who toil so oppressed they can't lift up their heads? They fight for life? Okay. I should have seen this coming. You told me earlier, and you know what? Based. Go fight for life. So that she may not die. Oh. No one has it easy. Just as the cruelty of the times we live in. Life is difficult for us Ursus citizens as well. Lack of order, the loss of power, and the destruction of morals. These are all mistakes. These are the mistakes that ruined Ursus, and we know where the problem lies. We can fix these problems. Nonsense. You may ask your leader and see if he believes us. You will trust T. We can set Ursus on the right path. You've got one thing wrong. I'm not a leader, not anymore. She is the leader. Ask her if she believes any of that. I fought with your fathers. Your strength and tactical acumen are no less impressive than theirs. But you look at the Ursus of those times with rose-colored glasses. Yeah, back then everyone was also starving and in the mines. What you see is nothing more than your white fantasies. Cannot deny the glory of that era. Everything you did tied you back to Ursus. Your title symbolizes your desires and aspirations. Let me ask you this then. Is there a place for the infected in that Ursus you're trying to forge for this emperor? Those positions bestowed upon you as favors are just fickle illusions. Nothing more. Just like those fantasies of yours. Alola is... You're right. Perhaps things will be different with the help of you and your men. What are you talking about? Blades do not make promises. Weapons do not ever make promises. But I believe the force that Ursus should have possessed in the first place. All of you should strive to become a symbol of Ursus' glory. The infected who oppose Ursus shall perish. As for all of you, if you are willing to take up arms for Ursus, it will be recognized as a glorious and noble deed. Lola can hear the men whispering around her. The murmurs have never been louder. Just because I don't oppose their theories doesn't mean that I agree with them. That simplicity is kind of arrogance. Perhaps you come to enjoy having this kind of authority? Kind of freewheeling authority that tells you everything you do is to build a better future? Or it gives you the right to think about glory? In that case, if you're fighting for the minority, what basis are you saying you deserve the majority's endorsement? What is so righteous about your fight for the infected? Surely you'll be able to give an intelligent answer, Vendigo. What does justice even have to do with how many people you've got? Royal Guard, I will ask you just one question. How many people actually loved the Emperor in those days? Was that number high or low? Well, he had his emperors at least, right? Like one. Did that Emperor's death have anything to do with you? I answered. It had nothing to do with us. It looks like we won't be coming to an understanding. In any case, my leech has passed. Ursus now belongs to someone else, and what I follow now is merely an ideology. Your ideology. Aw, that does look kinda cute. Atreus helps Tyler up as though she too is his family. Both right at this moment and for the years to come, until the day when he loses her. By her. Because we know each other well. Perhaps the vote you described is indeed a yellow brick vote. But I'm afraid I've already made my decision. I chose the infected. A soldier serves his country and his beliefs, not its tyranny. That's why I will destroy this empire and ignite a war of righteousness. Support of the infected, also fighting for a just cause. Why do you refuse us then? Is it because you believe the path the Union is taking is better than the unity and form we seek? Because it's more efficient? Or is it perhaps because it hurts the Ursus current folk less? No, it's simply because the war has already begun. I need to see it through to the end. But I mean, you cannot trust them here. But what if we can find a way without all the bloodshed? No. Even the Emperor I served, as benevolent and kind as he was, never accepted the infected. These promises are now nothing but lies to me. You could truly unite the infected, and we wouldn't have a war. It's our hope that infected will unite under your lead. If you actually wanted to unite them, you wouldn't need me. Enough, Royal Guards. I've already walked the path you're singing praises of. That's why I don't believe there are any better choices out there. Why can't we all just be friends? Exactly. And, you know, surely once we get rid of the infected, then the world should be harmless. And it's then not when we start just getting rid of, I don't know, we're getting rid of all the elves. Those goddamn knife-eared people, SMH. You tell me you had the kind of foresight. It just tells me you haven't yet faced the irony of fate. One day you will understand. Just like the 20 royal guards who died in the Valley of the Setting Sun. They were killed in the Tundras at the hands of foes of other races. It's much better than dying at the hands of your countrymen. Royal Guards, I'm a traitor. I betrayed the Empire. There's no room for us to reconcile. I love life, yes. Okay, elves are cute. Good choice. Good choice, I give you that. Sharp ears and horns, what else would you want from a woman? Declaration is nothing more than a declaration. Even if that is what you believe, Wendigo. What about the people standing behind you? Will they trust her as much as you do? Do you wear your mind and your honesty? Or will you assure them that they are not just worshipping a powerful idol? Is an evil idol able to shelter them better? Is an idol who lets herself be trampled or more preferable? I hope you aren't trying to use the former as metaphors of someone whom I respect. Reality is far colder than the flurries of the northwestern tundra, Wendigo. How long is this cutscene also? Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't think you're gonna see the tundra scene. I think I'm gonna stop after this stage scene. Once you lose power, you'll find yourself at the mercy of those who are capable. The first ones to make that move might not be your enemies. Perhaps they know not who Casche is, but they know what a duke is. Know the duke's daughter will one day become the duchess. It's fine, we'll have another day. People around you are not like you how you see them. Strength will one day come to rival yours. And she will be no less resourceful. Her cunning will be on another level. I take it you're complimenting her? Well, he is calling her smart. No, Wendigo, no. You haven't been an Ursa citizen long enough. Understand? I'm talking about Casche. Just because one inhabits the knowledge of corruption doesn't mean they too will fall to it. Okay, but then what if we do curse them to get corrupted by sin? The footmarks she left on the tundras is proof that she won't meet the same fate as the old snake. But stories that you dote on young people, or perhaps pamper is the better term. I will always have respect for those that are truly worth respecting. Now and always, from the moment they were born and through the years, even after their deaths. Leave. Christy. Leave right now. I won't hold it against you for attacking our soldiers for the time being. I could kill you too right now. Wait for the royal guards to come and collect your bodies. Go to war with them until only one side remains. Even if we find ourselves on the losing side. Go. I'm afraid I cannot spell any more secrets. A warning isn't merely a rhetorical tool, but a Christy. I can only mourn for you. When we find ourselves fighting against each other on the battlefield, I should find myself mourning for you instead. That day won't come, Wendigo. That day won't come. Farewell, Patriot. This day has been unfruitful or regretful. I should add, Talala. Look forward to seeing your improvement on the battlefield. You should lead them. You're more than up to the task. Right, she is a capable leader. He is right about that one. Daddy! Anna. We fought them off, together with the Yetis. We fought off one of them, but did they retreat on purpose? Was there 5 of them altogether? Couldn't protect my team by myself. You did fine. We'll do better next time. I will, definitely. What happened here? Why is everyone... Well, what happened to the shield guards? Captain, what you said just now. There's some internet facts in history that they determined that the future will be the same as the past. The statuses decide what the future will hold. That is itself a kind of arrogance. I can vouch for her. I'm sure not everyone can come to accept this just yet. They asked you to keep this under wraps for the time being. Yeah, but you should at some point actually, you know, make this public knowledge, otherwise it will always be used against her, right? You know, we all understand. We all know what kind of person Tarula is. But, are you telling the truth? Don't tell me. What are you thinking? I already said to yourself, a person's upbringing can't determine how you see. It's true. Yeah. I was raised by the nobles to one day take over. There's the answer. Anything else? My leader. Please, Patriot. I told you not to call me that. Let's pack it up here. Austin and Crossbowmen still have training after this. Joining them, aren't you? As long as you do not disappoint with your character, I will support you until the very end. He was true to his word. Yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe he should have stopped her sooner. Hello. My dad supports you. I won't tell you to do the same for me, Elena. You don't really think? Give me a piece of candy. Hey, here. I thought you'd ask me for one of these. Let's get going. Let's pack it up, everyone. Want to know more? I tell you everything. Soldiers? Hello. What is it that you're planning?
내가 남긴 주문에는 모두
Chokehold. We did have the chokehold for sure.
모두 헛짓을 게 없지.
It is
훌륭한 협력이었다.
okay. Is this the Fable stage? Let's end this then. Let's end this. This better be the end though, otherwise I will lose my shit. You did not see my Discord there for a second. Okay, I did. Hopefully that matters are not important. The Ursh's assholes are hiding amongst the infected and the mercenaries. They're disguised as a Union. Keep an eye out. Unless you see pain somewhere on their body, don't let a single one of them get away. If you even dare to take a step inside, kill them on the spot. The focus are only here because they were talked into this mess. Really have to kill them? Save the question for yourself. We'll see what you think in a few minutes when you find yourself getting stabbed in the back. God, the enemy's putting up way too much of a fight. The Union is supposed to have this kind of firepower. Then what kind of firepower are they supposed to have? We're able to give all our mortar gunners the newest weapons. We probably could have taken the city down directly before the catastrophe. They don't care about covering their tracks anymore. They're trying to rush inside at all costs. That's the case. Why didn't Talaka keep them close to her? Because she's afraid. She's afraid we'd see through their identities and their plans. Even she would be able to cover everything up if there were too many people. Besides, those aren't the kind of weapons you can just pick up and take around. We probably had all those weapons stashed across the core city long ago. Just for times like these when everything falls apart. We're designed to deal with us from the start. Want to kill all of us. But they're wrong. We'll be the ones doing the killing today, not them. That's the spirit. Hold the line. Forward. What are you doing? Want to leave the battlefront? What's Island? Take a better look. Yeah, the battlefront. Wherever we are, that's where the battlefront is. Right? They do be spooky. I get what you mean. Forward. It isn't going to work. Our teams can't keep up. We hold the line, find an opportunity to take them out. Then you'll keep up. Madam Crossbowman, can you do this? Don't really have much of an advantage without the captain. But you can do it. Right. Captain Faust was willing to throw his life away for the rest of us. If Will's Iron Serpent can really help us get revenge for him, we're more than willing to put our lives on the line. No, don't need to. From Woods Island. We'll just need to bomb the position directly, right? Adrian, if you're reading this, help me check the signals. Just need the headphones to blow up for a moment. Yep. Just the sound, not an actual explosion. You can blow their ears up too if you want, you know, as a tweet. Okay, in 5 seconds? 4 seconds. Phantom Crossbowman, get ready. What? Guard, have your team pick up. Must do this once. Shield guards, take your shields down. Be out in the open. It's okay. But the gorillas. 1. Someone's willing to put their life on the line for us, then we put our lives on the line for her too. Look, all the bastards pretending to be Union passed out all of a sudden. Here's a question that Guard has asked himself many times. He finds himself wondering this once again. There are many operators on Wolf's Island with astounding powers, and with those powers they can easily influence the outcome of the battle. How should he look up in those formidable allies? Your friends! Once he got an answer from Ace, he got an answer from Scout. Now he found yet another answer in Mosmontes. As a massive sword began to bear down on the enemy's artillery, as the Sarkas mercenaries began to raise the crossbows in their hands, Guard can't help but yell out of his lungs. Shield guards! Shields up! Protect Mosmontes! Together, they are a squad. They need to be protected, they need cooperation, they need understanding. They're people. People who are fighting gallantly, just like him, and maybe child soldiers. Goddamn, you've got pretty sharp eyes, kid. Thanks, Guard. Don't thank me. Just keep doing what you're doing. All shield guards, squad members are infected. My friend, my family. We will make it home. We will defeat them. Then we will defeat Talala. And we all go home together. Wait, is this just... I guess it's still not Talala time. Where am I? I should go back. It's a little cold. What's up with those black shadows? Oh, I remember now. They were freezing to death, so I gave them something. It's cold here. What did I give them? Remember. It was something important. I think someone might have told me to never give it to anyone else. Then, why did I give it away to them? Was it not important to me? Probably not. If it gets too cold, it would probably disappear too. I know why. It's because that's what my friends would do. Friends. There was a guy who was really strict. I wonder if he saw me as a friend. Someone who sang to me. It's been a long time since I heard her sing. There was someone who looked really scary. She makes really good food. There was a girl. She was the dearest to me. She was the one who told me where I could go. I don't understand. I really don't understand. There's also someone who barely talked at all. Something is coming. There are lots of black shadows. What are they doing? They want my life too? Right, life. Life is precious. Is that so? Is life useful at all? Black shadows are getting really close. Are they here to take my life away? Just what is that? Take a step back, Doctor. Don't get any closer. Got here too late. That isn't infected no longer. What the hell? It's something else. Poor fellow. You might have only seen a case like this just once. Castle and the victims were fused together. Bodies in the original formed a mountain. From it bloomed a kind of really fragile flower. It's a time to defeat a Durgan. Dust spread in the wind, and whoever that tile to that cursed place found themselves infected. Not only that, but anyone who was unfortunate enough became new hosts and ended up spreading the suffering and death. Doesn't sound like you're just talking about the past. Works would merely be insults to the strategy. The thing that I say is the truth. The source of the infection was as lively as poison. Its effect on life doesn't stop naturally. At the time, I swore to myself that I would keep something like that from ever happening again. Yet things rarely turn out the way you want them. I've come to notice that these things will just keep happening over and over right before my eyes. It seems like it's fallen into a deep sleep, swindling unconsciously. That Sarkas herd was probably not under its control, only because it wasn't trying to control them in the first place. Beat them. It's ironic. I think that the herd could be free. Right. They were very happy. Good, this is the culprit of the original dust a spreader event. This isn't good. If this is how all the Sarkaz herd are going to turn out, this will be beyond measure. Its dust isn't just some simple origin matter anymore. Might even infect normal people. Oh boy. It wasn't pretty. The rich class is blooming across the cities. If I can help it, I don't want to see anything like that ever again. Lyra, we need to subdue that thing first. Stop the herd from growing, prevent the infection from spreading. Is that? Know what that is? Yeah. Doctor, I don't know what's going on in your mind. Dr. Lyra, I'm a doctor, not a judge. This world is suffering from a disease. No one treats it. What do you think will happen? The world will die. Of course, living things usually have immune systems. I suppose the world does as well. Might be able to recover from the disease on its own. But we can't live in an even more barren world. It will only cause it to weaken. We'll die because of that. What is it? I mean, clearly, I feel like that is just transformed Mephisto into dragon thing or something, right? Clearly, I was maybe slightly bluffing. Hissing sounds. Let me get this out of the way. Even if the disease is seen as untreatable to us doctors, life is far from a foregone conclusion. Until an effective cure is found, the patient's life is under serious threat. That's how we see it. There's one thing that a doctor will never believe, even if it's what the whole world believes. This disease is untreatable. That's an excuse, and one that should never be used by us doctors. Doesn't matter what kind of predicaments we find ourselves in. I never use my medical knowledge in any manner that can be considered inhumane. Mephisto? That was the Wendigo guy? Huh? I mean, wouldn't it make sense? I mean, we did kill Patriot. Or who else do you mean with Wendigo guy? Oh, I'm confused. I will never use my medical knowledge in any manner that can be considered inhumane, but the moment all life is born, they all possess dignity. No matter how society at large sees them. Treating patients with therapy. I'm sorry, I'm not funny. No, I'm not funny. You probably made chat chuckle out loud. My chat, this time was teaser is funny. That is why I will never give up on life, especially those that can be cured. Yet, we as doctors will never deny that there are precautions that must be undertaken to prevent disease from reaching even more people. The fact that it cannot become the tools of others. No one may control other lives. If I don't do anything at all, that will become a goal, a weapon, an excuse. If we leave it be, we won't be able to take our revenge against Ursus. On the contrary, Ursus' wounds will become the wounds of others. We cannot leave a struggle of pain simply be. I mean, the war would be spreading all over, basically, and everything. Yes. Some diseases that normal medical personnel cannot cure. But that's why we founded Rhodes Island. Now Arknight's theme is dropping. All the things that the world imposes on them will only rain down on others several times over every now and then. That's about everything a doctor can do. We are to save me more lives. Oh. We need to make a decision. Operator's breathing can be heard clearly through the filtration systems they are wearing. Which is why our goal is without doubt undeniable. Dr. Lyra, we need to hold the course at this power supply. But before that, to prevent another catastrophe from happening, we need to take care of the herds that's growing numbers by the minute. Monster, arise. We have much time left before it turned out. Can't even say we are delivering anyone from harm. The Sarkaz herd's fate is sealed. All Khazid can do is stand there in silence and stare at the white crystalline being that can no longer be called an infected. How many scars are there on your body? She asks. There's no way to tell whether she's asking the tumbling creature or herself. White creature spat its arms. What do you want? Tries to walk forward, but its fragile wings are unable to support its own body. Actually, if this leads to... like, if the infection leads to dragons and stuff, what the hell is up like with like a Shu family? They can transform into dragon forms and everything, right? Maybe I should not ask me this spoilers. The joke is that I'm mixing up the Unitas. Okay, fair enough. It is a good bit. It is a good bit. But you know, you need to just look at it my way. I'm German, I'm not funny. That is one thing against me. But I'm also a VTuber, which means double not funny. And third, I am kinda exhausted. I really need to stop after this. Tries to work forward, but its fragile wings are unable to support its own body. The sounds trickling out of its throat, like a river of terror formed of whimpers. Something really doesn't feel right about this. Premonition turned out to be correct. It's no longer an infected creature. It's the source of this large-scale super spreader. It's singing. Awakening at Dream's End. Well, it's fine. I mean, I can take the dream over or something. Special infected Mephisto. The circumstances you found yourself in and your own actions fed up in each other and your body is the perfect example of where that has led you. And you are No, I'm not funny. Only chat is funny. See, my only business plan trying to grow big is coping people writing into my chat. So then, like, once chat is big enough, I can just steal chat's joke, and then chat will laugh at me by giving me more jokes, which means more viewers, which means people will think I'm even funnier. That's like my whole business model. So you are an integral part of this, Musty. You're very important for me being funny, and I am just leeching off of your funniness. That's how it works. This is neither a curtain or a place of enlightenment. We are neither justice nor clerics. Doing my best. I really appreciate it. You have to dispel your influence and eliminate the possibility that it will become a biological weapon. Anything that happens beyond that is of no concern to me. See, you made me actually laugh. Okay, why did people went into the bar? Now I'm interested. Only chat could write a banger like this. You know what is a great German joke that does not work at all? Works in English. Two hunters meet each other. They're both dead. Now you can laugh. Until then, let us fight. Let us fight against this tragedy until the very end. Mephisto the Singer, barbed creature bathed in torment, cannot be blocked, and releases toxic dust. Oh. Right, time for healing. First ordered Jägermeister, let's go!
저 녀석들이 재난을 낳고 전쟁을 일으킨 원인인가?
That is... I mean, it could be also a great position for you. This is a spooky place. Honestly, this way she might actually do more good for us in the future one day. Maybe.
도와주러 왔어.
뭘 해야 하는지 절망의 냄새까지 감출 수 없지.
Wait, where the hell? Oh. Okay. Should we go all in already? That's you know what.
말하기 좀 그런데
I don't like your ugly mug. I told you I don't like your ugly mug. We need a healer for sure though.
지정된 좌표에 도착.
Man, am I realizing the boss maybe?
너무 기다리게 하지. 발밑을 밟아.
But hey, more nice, oh fuck, more nice music. The joke is that one watermelon Jägermeister. As a German, I must be upset at you. Or actually singing, fuck me. That is not how you do the stage at all. Jesus. It's Jova, guys.
작은 변화 하나까지도 놓치지 않겠습니다.
What the hell? That's... I guess next time, maybe don't kill Mephisto that early. Yeah. This is not even the Talula fight. Let's end it here. I can figure it out the next time when I'm not, like, exhausted for my whole day. But thanks everyone for coming. Is anybody that I know is streaming? It's just Captain Quill, but I've been meeting him times lately. Maybe we can stream an Ark Knight streamer. But yeah, thanks for coming. Okay, I won't promise it. Maybe tomorrow I will try to get to a stream more Ark Knight story, but I might be wrong. But there will be more Ark Knights in the future. Otherwise, on Wednesday I will stream with Musty, which you might know from chat. He's very funny. We also will play together with Olsen and play some Remnant. And on Thursday it's Limbus time. Have you heard about this neat Limbus Kando? Wait. That is not English stream. You lied to me. Let's wait this then, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Have a nice evening, and don't forget, don't take into the path of revenge. Revenge is evil. And hug your wife. And if you don't have a wife, get a wife you can hug. That is my wisdom. Bye.